Mushrooms?
I'm a bottom.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
Wow. Kit with the gift subs already. Hello, gamers. Thank you, Kit. Heart emoji. Hi, Kai. Hi, Slags. Hi, Jora. Hi, Ruby. Hi, Riot. Happy Dragon anniversary. Yeah, I got apparently today's the day. Hello. How is everybody? I'm not blowing up, right? Like you can hear me. Yay, functional sound. Yay, Pog. Hi, Misty. Oh, but yeah, look at our functional sound. Look at us go. We're working. So I think I figured out part of like what the issue was, or the issue that I was having was. So I think I've resolved it for the most part. How you guys doing though? What's up? What's poppin'? How's everybody feeling today? How's your Tuesday going? How's your Wednesday going for the future dwellers? Kyber, the future dweller. Here we go. Tell me about your day. I have to pilot this so gently. All right, there we go. Tell me about your day. I want to know about it. Beep. Does it show anything special on your dashboard for the anniversary? Oh, no, not that I know of. Also, well, I'm not looking at my dashboard. Also, are there any VRChat knowers in chat? Any knowers? Actually, Kai's there. Hi, Rex. Kai's there. Kai's like probably a knower. How do I get rid of the, you see right here, in the corner where it says controls tab? I don't know how to make that go away. I like looked at every single setting option and like I tried Googling it. Googling it did not reveal any secrets to me. I learned nothing. And it sucks. You've never seen that in your life? It happens when you pop out your stream camera. When you make a stream camera, your view
This
will,
right here is my
the
favorite
desktop
thing
view will
ever.
always
In the
show
history of
that,
forever. I think
which
about
is
this
silly
every day. I think about
and
this all
dumb.
night
Hi,
long. I
logins.
stay awake, not
Ask
sleeping,
Jeeves,
because I'm
maybe
thinking
he's a
about
knower.
this.
I thought Kai would be a knower, dude. I thought Kai was the knower. I can't believe Kai's not a knower. Tragic that Kai's not a knower. How could you not be a knower? What the frick? Thought you were a knower. Oh, whoa. You've done that, but it's never shown that? Well, why is mine fricked up then? You have to unfrick it. Help me unfrick it, please. Please, I'm just a little dragon. I need help. I need assistance. Ow. Oh. Thank you, Draco. You streamed before and it's never said that? Well, why does mine say it? I literally, like, Googled it with all of my Google Foo knowledge. And I like, did the, like, include quotation marks specifically around, like, the words controls tab. And then, like, I don't know, dude. Hi, Pendles. Yeah, apparently I got affiliate, like, 2 years ago at this time or something. Hi, Cleara. Snornhaver. Yeah, I like to do a little short focal length greeting. Sneef Snorf. Chat, what do you smell like? That is a question I went around and asked at last VRChat hangout, and a lot of people had good answers. Do you know what your OC smells like? You better know. Are you a knower? I hope you're a knower. You better be a knower. Wah. Hmm. 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 Coconut today. We like coconut. Snaver is here. Roses and hellfire. What does hellfire smell like? That sounds intense. Back pain today. That's no good. I'm sorry to hear that. How red velvet cake. Ooh. Okay. Hi Jora, you found your way. You've navigated.
I did. Although in my instance, the Daft Punk is playing rather loudly over there.
Oh yeah, cause you can turn that off. Here, let me guide you to a whatever the nearest
The panel.
yeah, there should be a funny little panel. Yeah, there's one over here. Clicky on that, go into like the performance settings and stuff, and you can like turn all that off. Go back to bright light area. Ba dee ba dee beep beep boop bo dee ba beep boop beep bo.
So the bad news is I'm short now. The good news is I can sit on things properly because Borg has added something.
Oh, did they help you in shorten? Well, you can embiggen whenever you want. There's a slider for that.
No, adding the thing apparently removed that slider.
Oh, what thing did you add?
He added Gogo Loco, which lets me have poses.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Anyways,
I can sit on things without having wings on my face.
come be like in this ring somewhere. This is the in view ring. Why not crop out the bottom bit of the screen on OBS for now? Well, cause like I can't mirror that in VRChat, so like I won't know what my exact cropping is. Listen, we can just put like a cute sticker over that or something. So when's the hangout? We're hanging out right now. Oh, we're vibing and chilling.
True,
Did I try to join the hangout too late? No, we're chilling. Here, let me adjust the angle a little bit. Oh, Pendles has jumped off the cliff. They're gone forever now.
Pendles, don't do it.
Okay. I think this is like optimal. Controls tab. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Does anybody know how to controls tab go away? You can't join it? It's not a group instance.
Oh.
It's just a private invite instance. If you send me a
That-
request, I can invite you,
that can-
Soma.
If you hit tab twice, it should go away. But
If I hit tab, I'm not in desktop mode though. Okay, well, we try.
oh, weird.
We try what Jora says. If Jora is wrong, we excommunicate them from our society. And they must die and go to hell.
Oh God.
Oh, okay. All right. I hit tab twice.
Ah, I am inside Gar.
Oh, weird.
Didn't work. I click on VRChat specifically. I hit tab twice. Oh, there you go. Well, they were right.
I did it.
Jora did it.
Yeah, I don't have to
The
die.
evil-
Well, how did
There we
how
go.
did you know though? How were you a knower? Can you show your work?
Because,
Show your work, or you only get half
Yes.
credit.
Yeah. I'm on desktop, and I saw the thing you're talking about, and I did it, and then that's what I told you to do.
Okay. Well, problem solved. Well, the thing that
That's
surprises me is I'm
correct.
surprised that fucking Google like doesn't have any information about that. Like I tried to Google foo my fucking oh my gosh, Soma, give me like a second. I tried to Google foo my way into like finding out the answer, but like Google didn't fucking tell me anything. You miss it now? Yeah, you miss the controls tab. Understandable.
Instantly
Wow,
kicking
wow,
my
wow, wow.
bed as soon as we get in. It's off to a great start.
Oof, nice.
All right. Short focal length interview time. All right, Pendles, how's your Tuesday going?
Not bad. Have haven't heard anything from the coffee people, so I am gonna be looking elsewhere now, which is super disappointing.
Sag.
But otherwise, been pretty good. Just more of a lazy day, I suppose.
Understandable.
Oh wait, there we go.
Yeah, very good. So on a scale of hi Gorath, on a scale of 1 to 10, so I'm gonna go around and ask this to everybody. So prepare your answer. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being time is an enigma, days blur into weeks, blur into months. I'm not making progress on my goals. I am like feeling stressed out and miserable. I'm not feeling like socially or emotionally fulfilled. Everything is suck. And 10 being I wake up every day super enthusiastic about what I'm going to do today. I feel very full of love and friendship. I'm making progress towards my ambitions. Everything's going great. Where are we at in like the 1 to 10 range?
Am I starting?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, considering the past like couple months have been like maybe a 2 or 3, I'm feeling pretty good with like a solid 6 right now. So
hell yeah, that's
it's
above
just,
average, baby.
I have lost quite a bit of motivation though with the getting the runaround from the coffee company though. I was basically told I had a job ready to go, but they have ghosted me.
Well, that is the experience of literally everybody that I know that I'm friends with that is job hunting right now. So the only condolence I have is at least you're not alone. But yeah, that shit fucking super blows.
Yeah.
It is absolutely miserable.
I will figure it out.
Hogue, proud of you throughout Flawless Art Hard. All right, logins. What is your answer? Scale of 1 to 10.
Sitting around 2 and 3.
Oh, do we have plans to make number go up? Are we working on make number go up?
Yes, it's just being slow as all hell, but there is plans. Our plans.
Okay, as long as there are plans to make number go up, that's what's important. All right, Shora, what are your numbers?
After the last couple days, it's probably about a 5, maybe a low 6. I managed to make. My goal for the summer was to make more friends and hang out with more people. And yesterday I got to be on someone's stream who was local, so that was fun.
That was you were driving the funny car, right? The truck.
Yeah, I crashed into them on stream. It was fun.
Hell yeah. Also, Gorath, thank you for the gift sub, and Kit, thank you for the gift sub from Kit. Soma, what about you? What is your number? Were you here in time to like hear the whole question?
Yes. 10 being everything's optimistic and 1 being kind of apocalyptic. Last couple of months, it's been ping-ponging between 1 and 10 based on how a situation develops.
Do we have plans or like some sort of route in place to make it less ping-pongy?
Just a job and general keeping things stable situation.
I feel that.
But in general, it's doing well. It's just I would like employer to please not lie to me about what I'm being paid.
Yeah, that would be good. We'd like that. Where am I at? What is my funny number? Oh.
Yeah, so we have to know your number now.
Cart, you don't have to have an avatar. Look, I can provide you a shiny glowy wyvern. What more could you want? This is enough. Look. You can pick the colors for it. You can pick how glowy you are. You can pick how shiny you are. Perfect. That's all you need, baby. Anyways, what is my number? What is the Gar number? Oh, If 5 is like baseline, the standard day, Hmm. I still definitely really feel compressed on time. Like I have a bunch of stuff that I want to do and not enough time to do it, so that's kind of straining. I've been making more of an effort to create social situations where I can like participate and hang out with people, which is good. So I think that's good. But overall, it's hard to get everything in, which is like stressful. But I'm doing like okay. It's not perfect. So maybe like probably like a 5 or a 6. That makes sense, Kai. That does make sense. Uh Also, hello Music Reaver. I don't know if I've ever gotten to get your particular what is your preferred name and pronouns, gamer?
Music Reaver or either of those works, and he him pronouns.
Nice snorn. Snornhaver, snaver, if you will.
Oh, I didn't even see
Thank
you show
you.
up. Hello.
Very nice snorn.
Hello. Good to
Do-
see you again.
Were you here in time to hear my 10-point scale question?
No, but context clues, I kind of figured out what you were talking about.
Okay, well, I will run it by you again. So on a scale 1 to 10, with 1 being time is an enigma, days blur into weeks, blur into months, I'm not making progress on my goals, I'm not feeling socially or emotionally fulfilled, everything is miserable, die. 10 being every day I wake up like really passionate about what I'm going to do that day. I'm getting my social and emotional needs fulfilled. I'm making progress on my ambitions. I feel like things are going great. I am full of vigor and life. Where are you at? What is your number?
I'd say probably like a solid 9. I think there's
Hell
obviously- I can
yeah.
always do better, but I'm happy
Nice.
with where I'm at. So
That is what we like to hear.
Congrats.
We like big number.
Yeah.
Big number good.
yeah.
Also, we like big snoring. Big snoring good.
Yeah,
Agreed.
Snoring good.
Big snoring.
Yeah. So
All right, Dalto is coming. Big fish is coming. We have fish on the way. Draco, do you
Yeah,
want to tell me
fish
your
gaming.
number?
Ooh.
What is your number, gamer?
Number of how I'm feeling?
Yeah.
I think an 8 can definitely do a better job at like exercising.
Hmm. 8 is still pretty strong though. That means things are pretty positive. Yeah, we'll have to see if we can get anybody in here who's a 10. I feel like 10 is very hard to achieve, at least consistently. I don't know if consistent 10 is like realistic, honestly. Also, in general, if you want to be like appearing on the stream, be in this ring of couch. That is like the ring I am trying to capture.
There you go.
Meow.
The ceiling.
Well, you can turn off colliders. There's a little like thingy over there. There's a little thingy on the wall. You can turn off colliders, and you could stand inside of the couch if you must. Oh, or we could just find somewhere else to stand. I just like this place because it has good lighting.
This is
Good
very nice,
lighting.
actually. I like this one.
Yeah.
There's stuff to look
Yeah,
at
it's
too.
really cozy.
Yeah, there's lots of good stuff to look at. Here, I will use wide angle shot to show everybody what we're looking at. Like, look at this place. This place is neat. Wow, wow, wow. I was thinking about maybe having us do like the city background, but that's like really dark. I kind of just really like the pleasant glowy lighting. Pleasant glowy light. Did you not find the colliders button?
I
There's
did,
one
and
downstairs.
I turned it off, but I'm still colliding.
Uh-oh, do I collide? I don't collide. Did you turn off all the colliders? There's more colliders. There's like at least 2 collider buttons. Oh, thanks for the follow,
Way back
Glip.
here.
Fish will join. I'm looking forward to Fish.
Pendles is in the walls.
Pendles is in the walls. What will they do? All right. Short focal length.
There we go.
Ruby knowledge time. All right, Ruby. Meow. Get over here, because the people get quieter the further away they are. So I want everybody within the couch ring. Yes, good. All right, tell me dog things. Bark, woof. Tell me dog things.
Ow, woof. Ow.
Ow. No moving. I move camera. You stay still.
I'm sorry. I tugged myself.
All right, tell me if were you here in time to hear about the number scale?
I think I heard it. Yeah.
Okay, what is your number?
Probably like 4 right now.
Okay. Do we have plans on make number go up?
Not really. I mean, besides just continue on that daily grind set and.
Do we have plans on how to make number go up?
Let's not do that anymore.
Chew through the wall.
Woof.
We work on that. We work on that.
through
I
the
want
wall.
everybody to be at least figuring out ways to manage like an average of a 5. Because 5 should be the average, and if things are going like okay. And if 5 is not the average, ideally we have a higher than 5 average, but like working on achieving 5 average.
Like stream dad.
Stream dad. I'm just interested in how my gamers are doing. I'm just interested in how my gamers are doing. I try. Oh yeah, you found it. You found the collidey button. You are now no longer colliding.
You are now waiting.
Apparently, a sleeping bed and a couch has separate buttons.
Yeah, there's like too many buttons. I just turned everything off. Alright.
Pick up
Alright. Oh, we have our resident Psyduck coming too. Oh, dude, I have stories to tell today. I am excited about the stories I have to tell.
Whoa. What
But
the fuck?
I must wait until everybody arrives so I can ask them about
I don't know,
their
my
day
key
and
leg,
stuff.
Like really hard.
Are you struggling, Pendles? Is my poor little
I can't reach
Pendles
my wing and everything
suffering?
froze.
It's all over. It's all ogre.
I can't reach my wing.
Which
and,
wing am
and everything froze, and I no clipped through the wall twice.
And I fell on the stairs and my shoes fell off.
Oh, do you need help reaching your wing? There you go.
I
There we
will
go.
say that
There.
I am
Cloak mode.
having fun with a little project that I have on the side at the moment.
What project are you working on, gamer?
I'm working on a multi-splat World of Darkness Chronicle for a couple friends.
Hell yeah.
One person's going to be a werewolf, one person's going to be a changeling, one's going to be a mage.
I haven't gotten to do like tabletop art role playing stuff in like so long because like it just eats so much time and like requires so much effort. Also, I am a large proponent of wanting to do it in person because I like really like toucha da pieces. Toucha da pieces good. I like move thing around.
Unfortunately, the world doesn't comply to that wish.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Everybody live too far away. When are we inventing teleporter? Ah wah wah wah. All right.
Make physical pieces that represent the virtual
I actually have a theory that the technology already exists.
Hello,
but
gamer.
It's not
Hello.
desired.
Would you like to? Did you hear the 10-point scale question?
I did hear the 10-point scale question.
Do you want to tell us your number?
Which version?
Yeah, I'm probably between like a 6 and a 7 right now.
I have a theory
Ooh.
that Soul's Travel already exists,
Yeah.
more or less.
Because I
but
just got back in the country
it's
and I'm
being
also
suppressed.
moving. So
Oh.
I haven't had any free time.
That's a lot.
But
I really hope
it is quite a lot.
transporting travel
But I still have that
exists
weird like
and not quantum travel.
post-vacation high, I guess.
Mm.
But I haven't had any free time for like the past week.
Understandable.
You're happy.
It's
Hey,
your
Ron.
clone.
Well, I hope you
Yeah.
can enjoy the move as much as that is possible. Moves are usually really stressful, at least in my experience.
Oh, definitely. I've gotten everything moved
You're
to where I'm
you're
moving, but I haven't really unpacked anything that I don't
Sounded
need yet.
very
So in my room, I have my desk, my bed, and I'm surrounded by boxes.
Oh gosh. Well, you'll get them eventually. All right, I investigate Ron.
It's a culmination of
Ron, how are
what
you
you
doing?
do,
What is your number,
putting
Ron?
work into him. Me coming up with the original
My
design
number
concept
is
for him.
252.
My
555.
artist friend,
5555.
they made
That's
great design.
pretty average.
It's the most that you see.
I didn't realize Ron was
And then
dancing.
another artist friend, Byron,
But what's
made
your
the
what's your
model,
number, Ron?
which
Did you hear
indicates
the
scale,
10-point question?
scales. So this is
Oh, no.
the
What
end
was the
result of
question?
Scale of 1 to 10. 1 being time is an enigma, days blur into weeks, blur into months. I'm not making progress on my goals. I'm not feeling socially or emotionally fulfilled. Everything is suck. And 10 being I wake up every day excited for what I'm going to do during the day. I am making progress on my ambitions. Things are going well. I'm getting social and emotional fulfillment from friends and stuff. Everything is great. Where are we at?
Definitely a 10. I wish I didn't have to sleep.
Hell yeah, dude. Okay, that's the high score, baby. Very good. We like that. That's what we like to hear. Yeah, Misty, how do I explain this game? I like the long explanation. The long explanation gives me time for like good context, cuz if I just ask, "Oh, how are you feeling on a scale from 1 to 10?" That's not the same. I got to include all the dramatic stuff about like the time expansion and stuff about emotional fulfillment and social fulfillment and things. You need to adjust your
Yes.
minimum mic balance because your background audio is keeping your mic on 100% of the time.
Sorry, I'll fix it.
It's all good, gamer. Oh my god, is that the Sync? Hello, Sync. Sneak Snorf, what do you smell like? Can I get a shout out in chat for Sync even though they have like 14 times my metrics? Do it anyway. Give them a shout out. You guys should go watch Sync. They're cool. You know what I smell like? It's true. I am a knower. I'm a knower. I know things. Oh. Thank you, mods. Heart emoji. Can I pet my snoot? You can obviously pet my snoot. My snoot is very pettable. Pettable and pattable. Snout out. Yeah. Give him a little snout out, if you will.
They're also very pettable.
A little snout out. A smidge. Just a little bit. A little sneef snorf, if you will. I will, in fact. Oh, dude, I'm already, like, my brain's like, why are we not sitting down? And I'm like, we've only been standing up for, like, 20 minutes. But my brain's like, it's over, dude. It's over.
It is that kind of day, yeah.
It's hotted, dude. I don't like how hotted it is.
Hotted.
I have to say, my favorite trivia fact I've learned recently is that most depictions of the afterlife based on the description of sulfur aren't accurate because sulfur fire is blue.
Oh.
I like
You mean
blue.
Hell would be blue.
Yes.
If it was sulfur based.
Like, so when Draco goes into flame burst, he's
Because brimstone is
Beow,
sulfur.
beow, 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 beow. Okay. They don't know. They didn't see. It's fine.
What happened?
Nothing happened. It's fine.
No, what happened?
Nothing happened. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Ability
Oh,
where
But don't you think, when I joined, Daft Punk was playing.
See, there you go. Robot rock is the
Okay.
mood. It all
What's
makes sense.
as doping. So
Actually, it was
increases
around the world,
power
but-
level.
Oh my god, dude,
But
we're getting the
side
fighting
effect
game
is that
fish. The fighting game
food
fish.
mixes in with,
Oh my god,
The
really?
fighting
oil
game
glands.
fish?
The
one that
fighting
kicks
game
my
fish.
butt every time?
And he just
They were
turns
just
it
getting
on.
fucking owned on their stream. I don't know who they were playing against, but they were just getting fucking absolutely
I think they were like Garrick.
getting their shit kicked in by some like DJ guy. DJ guy who'd be like, I kill you, and then I sign my
Yeah.
name on the screen.
Yeah, his name is DJ, and that's basically what he does. He just kicks your ass with
Alright.
groove.
We go find Dalto. Mission objective, locate fish. Oh, we found a Lucerne too. Oh, I can only make the camera go so far away from myself? That's fucked up. I'm on the camera can only go so far. Alright, we
It's like a
use zoom, we use our
WRChat.
zoom powers then. Zoom, enhance.
I
Ah,
see him, I see him.
fish located. Fish located. Lucernic located. Oh,
Yo.
fish.
Incoming
Get up here, fish. Lucernic needs to get up here too. What the frick? Come up here.
It's the hot fish.
Come up here. Need you to get up
Why are
here.
you down there?
Wah, 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 wah.
What is
There goes
Lucerne
fish.
doing?
I don't know. What are they doing? Let's investigate. Zoom, enhance. Zoom, enhance. Meow, meow. What
Oh
does
my
the
God,
fluff
Ron.
dragon do? Ron's gonna go investigate. What are they doing? What are they looking at? What are they looking at off screen? Only wrong answers in chat. What are they looking at? What is behind the wall over there? Do we know? Are we knowers? Do we have guesses? Oh, okay.
I feel like this
Fish
is like
located.
clandestine knowledge.
Fish moment. Okay, fighting game fish. Did you hear the 10-point scale question? Or do I need to reiterate it?
No, I didn't hear it. I wasn't in stream yet.
Okay, well, I get to do it again, and I get to make Misty be like, oh god, it's so long, but Misty's gonna have to cope. They're gonna have to cope about it. Cope about it. Cope. Okay.
Yes.
Fishy. On a scale from 1 to 10, with 1 being time is an enigma, days blur into weeks, blur into months. I'm not making progress on my goals. I'm not feeling socially and emotionally fulfilled. Everything sucks. I hate it here. And 10 being I wake up every day super excited for what I'm going to do that day. I'm feeling like I'm making progress towards my ambitions. I'm feeling socially and emotionally fulfilled and full of love from my friends. Everything is great. Where are we at numbers wise?
I feel like I'm at an 8.
Ooh, okay. That's a pretty big number. We like that. We like to hear that. Very good. Very
I'm in a
good.
pretty good mood lately. So
Hell yeah.
I mean, today was kind of frustrating with all the technical difficulties of stream, but
Listen, I got to watch you be a stretchy man and get beat up by a DJ man, and I had a great time.
DJ was a mean character, right? He moves so fast.
He did a
One
lot of
second he's on
painty
one end
stuff.
of the screen. Yeah.
He would like he'd throw a bucket of yellow and green paint at you and you'd die. You'd go to hell instantly. Just immediately perish.
Fighter.
He goes,
He
I
does
bought this
that. He
paint from
does
Costco, and it
mad
like hits you and you
damage.
die. He got a deal. He got a deal on lots of green and yellow paint from a bulk trader. Oh yeah, people. Yeah, you should go follow them. Somebody shout out Dalto. Shout out Dalto.
Wow.
Somebody says, "Oh, a Dalsim player, sick." Yeah, they were
Yeah, I
just
do
playing
play
that
Dalsim.
live on twitch.tv/Daltomizer. Follow now to look at pretty fish. Wow, pretty fish,
He's
and
a-
they play video games. Oh my gosh. Wow, what more could you ask
Dalsim
for?
is like one of the hardest characters in the game. He's just really technical and execution heavy.
All right, get within the like couch curve. This is the couch curve.
Oh god.
Okay.
This is the mandatory. Oh, you can go over to the panel on the wall over there if you want to turn off colliders and or like the video player or whatever.
Whoops.
Oh,
Our Ruby needs a re-invite.
Dude.
I'm
Oh,
sure it
okay,
does.
I got them.
Properly.
Yeah.
All right. Who hasn't got? Lucernic hasn't got. I haven't got your answer.
Bap around back and forth.
You,
Yo.
creature. Did you hear the 10-point question?
Hmm?
Did you hear my question? Okay. I hit you with the question. Come here. Come closer. Come to me.
Yeah.
I demand it. Okay. Good. Good. Little creature. Good. I require you to answer my riddles 3.
Yeah.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being time is an enigma, days blur into weeks, blur into months, I'm not making progress on my goals, I'm not feeling socially and emotionally fulfilled, everything is a fuck, I'm miserable, life is suck. And 10 being I wake up every day super enthusiastic about like what I'm going to do that day. I'm making progress towards my ambitions. I'm feeling socially and emotionally fulfilled. I am full of love from my friends. Everything is great. I'm pogging. Where are you on scale of 1 to 10?
I do like my friends. On a scale, I don't know. Maybe like a 5 or a 6. I feel like
Okay.
day to day stuff's pretty good, but I got some like big overarching goals that I'm like having trouble making progress on, you know?
Okay, but five or 6 is still good. That's like around average or slightly above average, which is very good. That means despite the fucking crazy turmoil of our current fricked up world, you are still out here surviving, doing your best, and I'm proud of you for that. You get head pats. Pat. Very good. Good dragon. Okay, now I can retire. Now that everybody has been interviewed, I can retire short focal length angle, because this is the interview angle, the snoot interview angle. Very important. This is how you should look at me. This is how you should look at me respectfully. This is what it looks like if you wanna kiss me. You think I'm hot? Yeah, you wanna make out with a dragon, huh? Huh? You wanna get a little smooch? Oh wow. Yeah.
Well, certainly wouldn't say no.
A little smooch.
Who could say no to that?
Who could say no? Honestly, right? Very attractive.
Say no to the snoot.
Oh.
Besides, by the time you're in that angle, it's too late to say no.
Exactly. That is the smooching is happening angle. Move like 5 degrees that way. Yes. The closer you are to like the inner center of the couch, the more likely you are to be on camera, because like wide angle good, but wide angle also means that we can't see like details, cuz like look at how cute everybody looks. We have to have detail to be able to absorb the cuteness.
Ron is
Oh.
dead.
Ron is dead. That's fine. That happens a lot in Dota. They'll get back up.
I mean, Ron was a 10, so they had no regrets.
Yeah, Ron had no regrets. It's true.
Dog shit. Don't talk.
Yeah. Me. What happened to Dalto? Yeah, there's Dalto. Don't ever chrono me again.
Don't you
never
ever.
chrono me.
Never. We cannot stress this enough.
If you ever chrono me again,
Please chrono him more.
I will find you. Oh. How wow. But yeah, for Cart and Flare, basically VRChat is free. You download it, you install it. Actually, Jora would probably know like how this works better than I do. What happens on first time launch? Like you launch it, does it make you make a VRChat account or something, Jora?
Yeah, you can either make one through Steam or you can make one through their website and link it.
But like how many like shitty weird steps did you have to go through before you could like just find me and send me a friend request and request off me?
Our illustrious
Okay, like it should be fairly layman navigatable. Also, Blackened 13 heart emoji. Thank you for the sub.
I recommend doing through VRChat site, not Steam, because
yeah, I would do that too because your name will look better.
Yeah.
It will look better, and if you do it through VRChat, you'll be able to eventually upload your own avatars and worlds.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You should do it through VRChat's website probably. Definitely don't use a Steam account.
then
Okay.
once-
VRChat.com?
you-
They're a
yeah.
.com, right?
And
Pretty sure.
Yeah, it's .com.
if you
Yeah.
created a Steam account,
My
it's not a
water
big
is
problem.
stored
You
here.
can later on merge the two accounts and get all the perks of VRChat account. So, not a
And
big
then you
problem.
just link it once, and you never have to deal with it again.
Do you want a sip? Slurp.
Where's mine? Actually, I do need a drink. I do need a drink. Hang on.
Oh,
It's somewhere here.
Gar, the animations, they work? When are you showing me, dude? I want to see. Get in here. Oh.
Phoebe needs to get in here with their 70-mile-an-hour tail.
Yes. I love Sneezy's freaky tail. Freaky, crazy, wacky tail. Kai, when are you getting in here and telling everybody about Kyber.art, the hottest website to get your favorite scaly dragon art? Doesn't necessarily always have to do with dragons, but there's usually a lot of scales and pretty backgrounds at Kyber.art. Somebody that's a mod, link it in chat.
Amazing.
Kyber.art. Go click that link, baby.
Do it.
It crashed.
Kyber.art. You do. You should. You should come. Shout out Kyber.art.
They're sitting.
Argument username is hella cool. Go check them out at argument1 user URL. I broke it. Yeah, that's not how shout out works, but we'll take it, baby. Eventually they're gonna stream on Twitch, I think, maybe. Dude, we have a kobold. Kobold located. Kobold. All right, you stay still. I move camera, and I ask you question. Did you hear the 10-point scale question?
No, I did not.
Oh, I get to say it again, dude. I get to make Misty very happy. All right. So, on a scale from 1 to 10, with 1 being time is an enigma, days blur into weeks, blur into months, I'm not making progress on my goals, I'm not feeling socially or emotionally fulfilled, I'm miserable, world is a fuck. And then 10 being every day I wake up super enthusiastic about what I'm going to do that day. I'm making progress on my ambitions. I am feeling socially and emotionally fulfilled. I am full of love from my friends. I am pogging. Where are you at right now? What is your number?
Dude, I'm at like a 4.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Do we have plans to make number go up? Are we working on make number go up?
I am, because I'm obviously still trying to find a job because bills still suck.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we have a plan, and I hope number go up soon. Thank you for your time. This has been short focal length kobold hour, short focal length fluffy dragon hour, short focal length Psyduck hour. Wow. Dude, where's Snaver? There's the Snaver. Oh, the Snaver got small. Oh. Well. Snaver. Well, fishy.
What a snoring does to
Fishy. It's true. Snornhaver. Snaver. How do I join? Oh, sorry. You did send me an invite. Sorry, I'm very easily distracted. Oh, I killed my VRChat instance. Oh no, they sent me an invite. No, you scammed me, Kaz. No, I got fucking scammed. No. Okay, well now I have to get an invite back to my own fucking instance. Wait, can I even? It was invite. Maybe I can. I don't know. Kaz sent me an invite. I thought they sent me a request. No, dude. It's over. It's Jover. I accepted it. It's over. You've killed me. What have you done? No, I thought it was this. Oh, I trusted you.
I thought that was a request.
No. Wait, now I have to. I don't even know. Can I? Oh wait, hold on. I can just join them because I think it was my instance. All right, we try.
Yeah.
I've been fucking scammed. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Why are we looking at water? Very strange. Oh, stream camera does not know what to do when a world is loading, huh? Okay. Well. Bing. Well. Hi, Ron. I was scammed, dude. Kaz tried to kill me. Wait, do we get controls tab back? No! Why? Why do we get it back? I don't understand. What the frick?
Substance painter or something. I wasn't sure.
Oh.
No, this one you have to do unmuted.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was like,
correct buzzer.
good.
Dude, I can't believe Kaz tried to kill me.
I love extremely
Fucked up.
So funny. Just like, oh, I didn't accept your invite. Bam, gone.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, sorry. I guess I've not been like accepting invites very well, and then I've been punished. Of course, Q. Go for it. I will probably not be able to answer them until after stream. And ugh, you're right. I have to go hit tab twice. Where's my gosh dang. Hello, I'm standing very close to you because I now have to hit tab twice. I have to go kabop.
Tab.
Kabop.
I am the keyboard.
Tab. Bop. Bop. Bop.
This was a mistake sitting here.
A bop. Stop freaking with my tail. What the frick?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Yes, the tail.
I also sip water while I'm over here. Oh, frick. I have to go turn off all the fucking colliders and shit. I'm on the table. Dragon on the table.
Oh my god.
Wow. A wee wow. Alright, I kill you and you and you and you and you. And you. You and you. And you and you and you and you. Cool. Well, alright. Now.
What's that about balls?
Now if I send.
Not too firm. I lose my marbles.
Now if I send an invite to Kaz, or if Kaz, wait, did they send me? Would like to join you. Okay, yeah, there we go. Join request. There we go. Now Kaz is not killing me. You can send an invite request off of me, Sneezy. Or I can come find you. Sneezy. Send invite. Send. Got him. Subito Kurai. Send invite. Send. Got him.
The lighting here, man.
Is there anybody else that I'm like expecting or missing? I think that's fine. Oh, okay. We have survived. I have not been krilled. Very good. I just invited them. What the frick?
A node.
Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you are. Oh, look at your lighting. Wow.
Yeah, it's wacky.
Very dramatic based off of like couple inches of movement. Interesting. Hello, yo. How yo. How yo. Alright, I want to wait for who. They're in the lobby. I have to get them up here, and then we will interrogate them because I have to get. Everybody has to get their question. Oh yeah, there you go. Oh no, this is me. I'm not on flying camera. Oh, it's all over, dude. Ugh.
Like lemmings. Like lemmings.
You guys should see. Have you guys seen Morgus's like shiny Nardo with the wings?
Yeah, I got it.
Yes, it's so good.
These are like the same pin now. Okay, and then this has to become flying. So we can go. Are they coming up? Are they here? Oh,
That's hyena.
oh my god. All right, short focal length. Oh, look, you have the hoodie. Hoodie haver.
Let me see.
Man, I need a hoodie.
I need clothes.
Same here.
Sneezer, come here. Come here. Come front and center.
Spider buttons.
All right. Did you hear the 1 to 10 question?
Oh my god, Reaver, you're so tiny.
I want to do something
Or
similar.
do you have your mic
to
muted?
But
Yeah, I did.
Well,
I've been like saying so much shit.
no, you haven't been actually. All right, you have to. All right, Sneezy, you give me your 1 to 10 answer.
What's the question?
Oh my god. All right. We do it again. We do it again. All right. On a scale of 1 to 10, where with 1 being time is an enigma, days blur into weeks, blur into months, I'm not making progress on my goals, I'm not feeling socially and emotionally fulfilled, everything's miserable, life is a fuck, and 10 being I wake up every day super enthusiastic and passionate about like what I'm going to do that day. I'm feeling like I'm making progress towards my goals. I'm feeling socially and emotionally fulfilled. I am full of love from my friends. Everything is great. I'm pogging. Where are we at numbers wise?
So I would say it's like a oh shit, lost an arm. Oh. It's like a one of those curves that it's like a bell curve. Starts off at like a 2 or a 1, and then I kind of peak around like a 5 or a 6, and it goes back down to like a 3.
Okay.
And then when I go to sleep, it's like, yeah.
Okay. Why don't you just walk, Subi? What are you doing?
I can't do things normally.
Trapped in gay baby jail. All right, yeah. We look at Sneezy. All right, we're looking.
Figure out how to. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Let's go. Very good. Oh, it's all worth it. It's all worth it. Oh, we have the Sneezy animations. All right. Kaz, who has fucking captured me and smuggled me away. What is your answer? You heard me ask the question. What is your answer?
At least a 4.
Okay, that's pretty solid. We take 4. 4 is passable. Anything like 4 or above is like pretty like okay as far as I'm concerned. Is Subi coming? Are they also on their way? Yeah, get into. Okay, you have to be in this couch ring for you to exist. Otherwise, if you're outside of the couch ring, you're not perceived. Some smalls will have to sit on the floor. The smalls go on the floor. Okay. Subito Kurai. Tell me about your response to my scale. Have you been listening? Did you hear the numbers?
No, I have no idea what anything means laid on me.
Okay, well how many times have I delivered this spiel? Okay, it's a lot. Okay.
Take a breath.
All right.
Your best elevator pitch.
All right. On a scale from also you stay still. I will short focal length you. On a scale from 1 to 10, with 1 being time is an enigma, days blur into weeks, blur into months. I'm not making progress on my goals. I'm not feeling socially and emotionally fulfilled. Everything is miserable. Life is a fuck. And 10 being I wake up every day super enthusiastic and passionate about what I'm going to do that day. I'm making progress on my goals. I feel socially and emotionally fulfilled. I am full of love from my friends. I am pogging. Where are you at numbers wise?
Okay, do I have to tell the truth?
Yes.
Oh, that's gross. Hey there, campers! We're level 7. No, I'm like a 3, maybe a 2.
Okay. Do you have plans on how to make number go up?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's just a matter like things need to happen. That's all.
Okay.
No, your boy was planning.
Okay, we have plans for make number go up. The only person in here that has answered 10 is Ron. Ron has truly mastered how to be like happy with life.
Because I've got so much stuff I want to do, and like I hang out with so many different people on Discord. It's just like I don't want to sleep. I just want to stay up. I want to do a thing.
Somebody please clip that. That's actually like just going to be great as a clip. Oh. That's pretty great.
I kind of fundamentally hate your question though, because like
Why?
your question is very, it puts me in a box, right?
What do you mean?
Some of those things are like an absolute like 1 to 0, but then some of those other things are like a 15 on the scale.
Okay, well then give a more fucking expanded answer. I didn't say you have to give me one number. I said what are your numbers?
You put me into an
You
trapped
can
me in an
no,
interview. I'm stuck here.
you simply were not creative enough with your answer. Give me a more diverse answer. Then you can give me a range. Sneezy gave me a graph, dude. Sneezy doesn't even know how to make a graph.
So you do oh wait, I'll make you a graph later. I'll make you a graph later.
I guarantee you, if Sneezy drew that shit on a fucking like a graph paper and I was like, okay, Sneezy, now show me the fucking equation for that line. I guarantee you this motherfucker does not know how to plot it and then give me a like y equals whatever equation for that line. I am very
I'm
confident.
gonna give you a scatter plot. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a scatter plot for this.
It's so true.
I'll give you the equation.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I think okay, yeah, that's actually that's a good transitionary question. How many people that are here are confident that if I plotted a graph on graph paper that you could give me the equation for the line? Raise your hand if you think you could do that.
Hang on, I gotta
Y
find
equals
the
0,
raise my
easy.
hand thing. Hang on, I gotta find the raise my hand post.
All right, Lucy. All right, we might have to test this later. I may have to test this later if you raise your hand. So Lucerdix says yes. Write this down. We can call them out in 4K if they can't do it. Pendles raised their hand. Suvi raised their hand. Are there any desktop users that like cannot raise hands? So Jora raised their hand.
I
can't.
am desktop based. I haven't had the ability to get them yet.
Well, do you think you could plot a graph? Could you give me the equation if I plotted a graph on graph paper? Could you give me the actual equation of the line?
If I summoned the desire to care enough, probably.
Okay.
Wow.
What is that? Is that like 50%? Not even 50%? Dude, you think I remember what that fucking word means? That shit's made up.
Yeah.
That shit's made up. It's not real.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I used to be really good at math, but I hate
Interior
science.
view.
Oh.
I need my water.
Oh, okay.
Vector valued functions.
Who
What?
is Bitvoid and what
Linear
is one
regression.
step delta?
Hi, Nolo.
I said no because I know I'm stupid.
It is Dalto. Hi,
It's just
Bitvoid.
Bitvoid.
Hi,
It's
Toast
just
Fox.
in chat.
Things I need to do. I gotta go join a raid.
Hi,
I'll see y'all
Bitvoid. You'll
later.
never stop me.
Good luck, Ron.
Sorry, you should get in there.
Are you gonna win, Ron? Get your loot.
Oh no.
Oh,
I
wait.
remembered. I have to go do game night with friends.
All right.
So,
Good luck at your game night. Win your raid. You better get all the loot, Ron. You better be the highest damage numbers. I want to see 0 deaths, flawless. No deaths.
I just remembered
perfect.
I'm part of that raid as well.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, everybody, as it turns out, everyone is simply a Destiny player.
Oh, amazing.
It all makes sense.
Destiny
We all
wants
play
to get rid of
Destiny.
everything.
It's true.
Like Ron, you gotta go get there. Wait, I gotta go get there.
It's like 3,500 hours.
Destiny is truly the death of all things. All things lead to
Sorry, we'll
Destiny.
be back in 40 minutes.
Okay, I wish you luck. Make sure you let me know who got the highest numbers.
It'll be me. Big number go burr.
Okay, good.
Bye.
Misty calls you a nerd. Goodbye. Okay. Now I can do story time. Now I can find a place to sit and do story time because I have a story. Okay, it's Dragon story time hours. Oh, I sit. Where do I schmoove the camera? Sneezy, you gotta snuggle up, dude. You gotta get on the floor with the smalls. Get in there next to Vip. Yeah. There we go. Okay, good.
I swear I don't buy it.
Much.
Kaz, the camera cannot see you.
Excuse me.
Yeah, Kaz, you have to come here too. Get in here. More. Okay, that's like pretty good. Cause I'm like most of the left side.
Well, now guard.
I think that's like as good as we're gonna get probably for like capturing everybody in the frame. And then like, is this our wide angle? Very nice. And then dramatic first person Gar perspective. I guess not first person, just short focal length. For when I need to emphasize something, I'll just be like, "Wow." You just picture you listen like picture every time I swap to this camera angle, you have to mentally play the like Inception like heavy bass noise every time I swap to this camera angle. Bwah. Bwah. Damn it. Oh.
Damn it. It was
one frame off. Tragic. Oh, the misery. Thank you for the follow, gamer. Okay. So, I tell my story, okay? So, I very frequently, basically every night if we have
in the
time,
history of forever. I think about this every day. I think about this
I will
all
wait
night
for
long.
favorite
I
thing.
stay awake, not
Okay,
sleeping.
so
because I'm thinking
frequently,
about this.
yeah, we like Pendles. I very frequently will go on walkies with my roommate Possum, which is good because walkies are good and I'm a walkies enjoyer. So there was I think it was like Friday night last week or Thursday night. Some walkies last week. So we have two routes for walkies, okay? So there's the short route or shorter. It's not like short, but it's like inside cul-de-sac-y and like side streets because like we do that if it's during the day because the other route, which is longer and like slightly more pleasant, happens to like go on a like sort of main road that has a lot of cars if it's during the day. But this was one of our night walkies at like 3 a.m. because I'm pretty nocturnal and my roommate works like night shift. So we are going on our walkies and like we get to this like main road area, which is like the longest stretch of the walk. We're probably on that road for like 15-20 minutes like while we're doing the route. So we're on this walkies and like we always comment to each other that like just like so many people like just constantly are just fucking like speeding on this road, which is like so frustrating because I'm like, dude, like why are we? I get, to be fair, like, well, not to be fair, like it's 3 a.m. so I guess people are like, oh, nobody's gonna be on the road, whatever. But like people will literally be going like fucking like 50 miles an hour down this like rural suburban like with people's houses on the sides of it road. So we were walking down this road and like somebody is like, we can hear like this fucking like big truck speeding and they have their fucking like high beams on. So they just like come speeding like towards us, past us, and we're like, Jesus Christ, fucking like super fast and high beams. What a fucking psycho. And then something like 2 minutes later or something, we hear like another like car approaching us from behind and we like look and it's the same fucking high beam, same like white pickup truck, just zooms right past us and we're like, what the fuck? Like that was the same truck. And then they like pull into like a little like side street in front of us and start turning around. And like Riot, my roommate, like makes the joke of like they're gonna like slow down this time and just like drive by, like shotgun me. And like I just want you to know it was a good run. Like I love you a bunch. If they slow down and just fucking blast my head off, we had a good run. So they fucking They 180 again, and then they like noom past us, and we're like, okay, weird. We keep walking, we keep like chatting and talking, and then up ahead we see another set of high beams, and we're like, is this the same fucking guy? But then they start to like slow down as they approach us, and it's a cop car, and I'm like, okay, not great. So to provide brief amount of context, I live in suburban white nightmare land, and Riot is a part of basically every demographic that is not favored in suburban white hell land. So I'm like, all right, Riot, your name is, if any questions are asked, you say fucking nothing. Like you're gonna stand behind me. I'm gonna stand in front of you. Your answer to every question is, and I'll handle it. So dude like slows down, like hops out of his car, and it is like the most like generic dude that I can think of. Like Riot's joke was like, that's Brent, because he just gets out. He has the like standard white guy complexion, like a buzzed haircut, and he gets out and he's just like, hey guys, what's up? And I'm like, well, we're not guys, but anyway, I didn't say that. I'm just like, hey. And he's just like, so we had a like car stolen, and I just want to ask you guys some questions. I wanted to like, have you guys seen anything? And I'm like, and he's like, so like their description was, they were black, they were like wearing so and so, they were with a friend, and they were in shorts. And I'm like, okay, we've got black, ding, that's Riot, describes like an article of clothing on Riot, ding, that's Riot, and then with a friend, ding, I'm the friend, and then they're like, and they're in shorts, and like Riot's behind me, and I'm like racking my like short-term memory. I'm like, oh god, is Riot wearing shorts right now? Is this it? Is it over? So I'm just like, haven't seen him. And he's just like, okay, well, can you? And I'm like, giving him the like no vibe as much as I can. So he's like, okay, well, I guess just like call if you like see anything. And he gets back into the car, and then like we just keep walking, and like I'm very tense because I am very much like, I don't know about you guys, but I am very like ACAB not police friendly, very terrified of interactions with armed police in America, or at least the United States specifically. So like I'm like tense, and we were just kind of like laughing it off and walking. And we finally get off this main street, and we round the like bend going back into like the side street like cul-de-sac area, and then we see high beams following us off onto this like side street that is like leads only to a graveyard and then like a back neighborhood. So we're like, okay, they're definitely like coming to like talk to us again. So they like slow down, and they like flag us down. And I'm just like standing in front of Riot again, and they're just like, hey, and like dude gets out of the car. It's Brent, and he's like, hey, so I know you just like talked to my like friend over there, but like I also wanted to ask you some questions. And I like lean in, and I have to like squint, and I'm like, you're a different person. Like dude gets out of the car, same generic like a white guy complexion, same buzzed haircut, but it's Brent 2. Like it's NPC 2. I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, this is Officer Brent. You just talked to Officer Brent back there, but I wanted to like ask you some questions. So it's just like, hey, do you guys have your IDs on you? And I'm just, and I'm like, we don't answer questions. And he's like, okay, well, I just wanted to like, can I just like have your name and information just for like? And I'm like, we don't answer questions. And he's like, well, okay, have a good night. And then like it gets back in his car and I'm like, oh my God, YouTube auto recommending me all of the like psycho white people who do like police audits, specifically doing like trying to get police to show up. YouTube auto recommending me those videos finally like paid off, because I'm like, oh wait, my name, my date of birth, all of my whereabouts, every information is we don't answer questions. It worked. All I had to do was just hit him with the we don't answer questions. Great. And then they fucked off, and Ryan and I were like stressed out for the rest of the walk, because I'm just like, dude, if like they're calling back to dispatch and being like, okay, is it possible that the person, because it turns out Riot was wearing fucking sweatpants, so I was like, oh my God, thank God they didn't perfectly match every description. But I swear that was like when we got like flagged down the second time, I'm like, dude, they called back to dispatch and we're like, are you sure it's not like sweatpants? And they're like, it could have been sweatpants. And then like we were like getting flagged down again, because dude, he was literally the first guy was describing everything. He's like looking over at like fucking Lucernic, and they're like, yeah, it was like a person, like they're orange, they're wearing like a Canada hoodie, they're with a friend, and they're wearing pants. And I'm like, well, they're wearing shorts, so it's not us. But yeah, that was my cool walkies story experience of getting very stressed out by police interaction. What car did you steal? Yeah, so we stole a dude, I don't even know. I'm so not a car knower. Riot nor I have a driver's license, so like not very good. I do not think stealing a car would help us very much. But yeah, it worked. I got to do the funny we don't answer questions, and they fucked off. I didn't get like harassed more than that, but it was still very fucking stressful. And I also just found it really funny because it was like really dark out, and like, dude, like Ryan and I were both like, oh, it's the same guy. They get out of the car, same guy. They walk up to us and they're like, oh, you just talked to my friend over there, and I'm like,
steadfast loyalty is
not the same guy? Like, oh. Okay, well, you look like the same guy. I'm like, okay, hi, Brent. Brent number 2. Brent was duplicated. Thanks for the sub, Void. My associate, my clone. Yeah.
Jake from State Farm.
Yeah, it's Jake from State Farm and Jake from State Farm 2. The second player. But yeah, that shit was stressful, but it went okay, and all I've learned is okay, good luck, Pendles. I'm sorry you're having an Angie. I hope whoever angered you resolves it quickly. Yeah, we're fine, but like, I don't know, it just made me more stressed out, because I'm just like, man, like, I like going on 3 a.m. walks because it's not turbo hotted, and there's not a fuck ton of people, and there's not a fuck ton of cars, and it's like a pleasant temperature. There's enough street lights on the route that we walk that like everything is like illuminated fine. There's no like risk of like tripping over shit because it's like pitch black or anything. And that's like when we're up, because we're night shift people, so like it's fine. But I don't know, dude. I do not like the vibe of like we definitely look like we do not fit into this neighborhood, is all I'm saying, because this whole neighborhood, as I said, is like suburban white hell nightmare. It's all like elderly people or like families, and then it's just us. So we are very stand out in this area, especially because we're walking around at 3 a.m. I remember another time, there was a point where Riot was like sitting on the sidewalk outside, and like I was just like vibing with them, and we just happened to be on the sidewalk like near somebody's house, and like this dude was, I swear he was just like paranoid that we were like fucking marking his house to be fucking nuked from orbit or something, because he just kept coming outside and like pretending to like check on things. Like he'd come outside with like a flashlight, glance in our direction, and then like flashlight his like potted plant by his driveway and be like, okay, well, yeah, I was just out here to, check on my plant. I go back inside, and then, like, he'd be, like, looking out his window at us. Like, we could, like, fucking see him. And then he'd just, like, come back outside and be like, oh, my plant really needs flashlight light. Yeah, exactly. My plant really needs flashlight light right now, so that's why I'm outside. It's not because and like I think at one point they were like, "Hey," and I was like, "Hey," and then they're like, "Oh," and like went back inside. Like I'm like, I don't know what did you want? I'm like, dude, we're just chilling. Like I'm sorry, we're chilling like vaguely near your house, but like, oh. Unfortunate, Slim Jim. Oh, I don't know, dude. Like I don't know. Like I don't know. Low amounts of trust for us. I guess we look too suspicious. I am very. I don't know. I'm definitely suspicious looking because was it on a VRChat stream that I told you guys about the fucking like the Uber ride where like I got in and the no the Uber ride where I got in and dude was like, you look like a girl, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a great Uber ride. Oh, that wasn't in VRChat. That might have been in like Discord at some point.
I think you mentioned on VR that like you had like a delivery or something that said you looked like you were in like a rock band or something.
Oh yeah, that was back in 2021. I like got a grocery delivery and I was wearing like Celtic like runic shirt, and I just look the way that I look, and like they're like, "What's the name of your band?" as I'm like taking my groceries to them, and I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "What's the name of your band?" And I'm like, "I'm not in a band." Pimbo is the name of my band. Yeah, I know what you are. But fucking so here I can tell you the Uber driver story. Hi Zarathus. But yeah, so Uber driver story. I have a lot of these because like during 2021 when I was working in my like pays you $5 billion but is a like soul crushingly boring job, and they started making me commute into the office. I had to take Ubers there and back, and I think the weirdest one was this like old guy. And like the second I get in the car, he hits me with "You look like a girl," and I'm like, this is a great sign. This is gonna go great because I have big long mane. I am Mane Soft the dragon. So I like get in the car. He says that, and I'm just like, haha. I don't really have like much of a reply to that because I'm just like, okay. And he's like, well, thank God you're not a girl, because I've had to drive some girls around recently, as he's like starts like driving me, and he's just like, it's always the same thing, you know. They always think they're so smart. They always think they're so much better than men, and I'm just like, okay, we are in for the Uber ride of the day. Like this is going to be fucking miserable because it's like a 40-minute long ride or something. And so he just starts going off, and he's just like, yeah, there was this time like a couple weeks ago or whatever when this like woman was in the back of my car, and I'm driving her to her destination, right? And she's just like, oh, can you take this street because it's gonna get us there faster? And I'm like, I have my Streets app up on my phone, and it's telling me not to go that way. And I'm like, oh my god, that's just such a woman thing to do, you know, to think she's smarter than the app. This app was developed by men who know things. Women don't know what they're talking about. I'm just like, person who's lived here for a really long time and probably knows the route back to their house and is probably going to give you like, hey, can we go down this street because it's better for me for whatever reason. He's just like, this app was developed by men and she's just upset because blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, we are like, I'm like, okay, I've got it. We're misogynistic. Like, I understood. Do we have like any other conversation topics? But no, he just like doubles down, and he just keeps like going off about like various stories about how he like hates women, And then eventually he like gets to this point where he's just like, you know, back in my day, like if you just weren't having a good time with a broad, you could just like kill her and leave her on the side of the road, you know, and nobody would bat an eye because like everybody wasn't so like woke back then. And I'm just like, I'm like, yeah, was that a thing you could do? I'm okay. And he's just like, well, nowadays you can't do that because you'd go to jail. And I'm like, he's like clearly like waiting for me to like co-opt his like storytelling with like a yeah or like go team or like whatever like he wants me to say. And then he hits me with his like joke that he's like thinks is the funniest shit ever. He hits me with the women, you can't live with them, but you can't kill them either. And he like leans back and like looks at me with this grin over his shoulder, like like back into like the back seat of the Uber because we're like in traffic or whatever. And he's like waiting for me to laugh, and I'm just like sitting there like, and then he's like, I see the problem. He hasn't recognized why this is funny. I will double down and explain the joke. So, and then he's like, 'cause you'd go to jail. And I'm like, so to give you an idea of the full delivery, it was, women, you can't live with them, but you can't kill them either, 'cause you'd go to jail. And I'm like, you're like, it all makes sense now that you've qualified it. You're so right. The only reason we can't kill women is 'cause you'd go to jail. Oh, finally, I understand.
But you probably got into a car with a serial killer.
Dude, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm glad, like, after you get past my androgyny and I, like, say one word, you're like, oh, guy. Because, like, dear God, if I was a fucking woman in that car, I would not have felt safe. Oh. Yeah, exactly, Kit. Please laugh. I'm waiting for you to laugh. And I'm like... where is the funny? Where is the funny? He's just like, I just want to murder people. Why aren't you laughing? And I'm like,
Oh God. What about my right?
What about my right to murder people? God, I feel so oppressed. I can't murder people without consequences nowadays. The woke liberals taking away all my rights.
Can't murder women.
Oh God, I was drinking something while that happened.
The woke liberals, they strike again. Oh my God.
We'll see who kills who.
Yeah. Oh my God, dude. It's pretty wacky. Do you guys have any psycho Uber ride stories?
You gave him like 5 stars on the app, right?
That was a that was a solid 5-star ride right there. Anybody in here have story time Uber rides? Any knowers?
I've had some interesting Uber rides at MFF before.
Oh yeah? Do tell. Tell me, Fishy. Tell us of your stories.
There's a couple of them because the hotel that we got, we needed to Uber to get to the con floor. That kind of sucked. We did not plan that very well.
Uh-oh.
It did definitely create some interesting interactions that I've had before. So like the first one that we had was like a Russian guy, like really heavy accented Russian guy. And apparently he knew what a furry was because of the convention, and so we get into his car. It was a nice car, and he's like, hello guys, it is good to see you, welcome to my Uber. And I was like, okay. we're up to a good start. I mean, he's friendly at least. I've had some weird Ubers before that I wasn't a fan of, but this guy seems nice. And then he's like, "You guys going to that con over there, yeah?" And I'm like, "Yep." And he's like, "With all the animal people who like to party."
True. True. We are the animal people. We like to party.
And we were like, "Yeah, no, we're actually going to the rave right now." And he's like, "Ah, yes, I wish I could join in on that. That looks like lots of fun. I used to do that back in my home country." He legitimately said that. He was like, "I used to do that in my home country." And he just kept, it wasn't a long drive. And he was like, "I left that country. I can't tell you why, though."
Oh God. Mildly ominous.
I mean, if it was Russia, it could be anything.
Oh boy.
And me and my buddy looked at each
Okay,
other
I
and
go
like
make food.
kind of like
Bye.
Enjoy your food.
awkwardly laughed, and we were like, "Yeah, I mean, yeah." He's like, "Yeah, I used to do some crazy stuff back home. That's why I came to America to calm down. I still can't tell you though." And we're like, "We're not asking."
We are not asking.
By a spy?
Definitely mafia.
Oh my God.
Sure, I can't tell you.
Oh.
And then like, that was the first Uber ride. The second Uber ride, like, cause it was like 15 minutes. It didn't take very long. And he was like, "All right, have fun with the animal people at the rave." And we're like, "We will." Like possible Russian assassin doing Uber rides. And then the guy that we got in next, fairly normal Uber ride for the most part, like, you know, just chatting back and forth, like pretty friendly guy. And then we got to our hotel, which was right next, was right next to the Ford Stadium they have in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a lot of cars, a lot of traffic, and all kinds of stuff. And there was no way to get across to our hotel at the moment. And he was like, "All right, guys, look, this is gonna take a long time if I don't do this. So I just need you guys to tighten your seatbelts real quick, because I'm gonna do something crazy."
Oh shit.
Oh God.
Yeah. So
I've had rides like that.
I was in the car with my same friend that we went to the rave with, and so we both look at each other like, "Oh boy, this is 2 in a row now." And like, he was like, "So you guys like want me to streamline this?" And we're like, "What does that mean?" And he's like, "Here, I'll show you." And then he swerves at full speed across the like 4-lane, like on each side highway thing, to like go across a closed like entrance to the hotel that they didn't have gated off. There was so many cars zooming by. Oh my God.
Jesus.
That was quite the experience that night.
So you got Emilienne as the driver.
Yes.
Very nice. Very good.
Ubers have been
like-
in Chicago.
I had a Russian guy who sped like that on the way to the airport in Miami. I wonder if they know each other.
Well, the second guy wasn't Russian. He was like pretty like plain Jane guy.
All right, so they
But,
fused.
like,
They fused into one person.
All makes sense now.
Oh,
Oh.
that was
Now I
certainly
know.
the most interesting experience that I had with Uber.
Hell yeah.
Maybe that's the crazy stuff
You think they have
he was doing back home. Using
Huh.
people.
Oh, it all makes sense.
Do you think they have a
Oh.
Telegram group where they share like Uber and Russia specific memes together?
That's true friendship right there.
I don't have any
That's the
Uber related stories or
For the
stories
boys.
as a client. I do, however, have a story as a delivery guy.
Okay.
So, I was delivering food for this lady, and I get to her apartment door, put the food on my back by the door, as usual, ring the doorbell, and take a few steps back because it's the middle of COVID, stuff like that. So quarantine, and lady opens up, all half naked in laced underwear, and she's like, "Hey, got food for me?" I'm like, "Yes, two big pizzas for you ordered that you ordered. Thank you." And I'm like, I cut her off because I hear in her voice that she wants to continue saying something, and I'm pretty sure I know what she's about to say. I'm like, "Yeah, you're welcome. Have a nice meal, and I hope your date goes well." And just take my bag and leave.
Nyom. We exit swiftly. Oh.
He's safely protected from becoming a knower.
We do not need to become knowers.
Yeah. We
Safe.
do not need to be a knower.
Safe in our lack of knowing.
The pandemic brought out the horny in people, definitely.
Oh, for sure.
Because I had another situation where a guy, I ring the doorbell and I just hear stuff crashing, and a guy just opens up the door only in his underwear.
I was taking a drink.
I'm like, here you go. Your food, have a nice meal, and have fun continuing. Good luck having fun.
You were just serving all of the horny people that day.
Apparently.
No,
I was gonna say
was over the duration of the pandemic.
yeah,
Okay.
nothing makes me hornier than a global pandemic. That's for sure.
Oh, wow.
You and
staying
half the
cooped
world.
up in the room.
Kobold, tell me things about your current mental state about Overwatch.
This right here is
because
my
you're the
favorite
only
thing
person in here
ever.
that I know
In the
who would
history of
have.
forever. I think
You're
about this every
you are
day.
wearing the
I think about this all
Overwatch
night long.
team
I
hoodie.
stay awake, not
Give me
sleeping,
the
because I'm thinking about
Overwatch
this.
updates.
No.
I want the Overwatch updates.
Watch it die on
The game's basically unplayable.
It's over.
Like, the game fucking sucks now. Ladies, gentlemen, and everybody, it's Jover.
It's Jover.
It's Jover. PvE got canceled. I say PvE got canceled. It mostly did. They're releasing some stupid PvE thing now that's also going to cost an extra $15, even to people that already paid for that shit fucking like 2 years ago.
Cool.
Or God, when was the Watch One Cog? Oh God, I don't remember. The recent balance changes are confusing. The meta stale as shit. Widow and Hanzo got gutted. I mean, kind of deserved, but also as a Widow player, why?
Tragic.
Please, let me have my fun.
So, who is Cobalt on stream in Twitch?
They
Same
would
name.
be Snecko I underscore. They get a bonus underscore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because
trying to
I
match
had lost
people
my
here.
original account.
They are known as
At least
VIP.
you're a Slay the Spire, Chad.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, yeah, anybody who gets the reference, thank you.
Very
Banger
good.
game.
Very good. Oh. Dalto, tell me things about your Street Fighter learning. How's your Street Fighter learning going?
Well, considering that I decided to learn it on hard mode by picking the most execution-heavy and technical character in the game, it's going pretty well, I
JP?
think. Dalsum.
Oh, okay, yeah. I feel that.
Yeah.
Dalto Sim?
Okay, yeah.
In Dalsum. I've played Dalsum since Street Fighter 2 Turbo on the SNES. Dalsum has always been my character, and I have not found a character that has moved me off of him. So I just continuously play him even when it is even harder to play him, because I feel like Street Fighter 6 does not benefit him in the same way that it benefits other characters. Because the drive rush mechanic and the
Is that the paint stuff?
That's Drive Impact. That's the one that I got caught by so many times by that DJ on stream. Yeah.
So wait, what's the difference between drive impact and drive rush? As long as you're driving, you get paint? Is that what I'm meant to understand? Okay, I'm learning.
As long as you're driving, you're getting paint.
driving equals paint in Street Fighter. This is what's important.
To the store to get paint.
Yeah, we drive and we get paint. That is what we do in Street Fighter. It makes sense now. I get it. I get it.
House flipper.
Yeah.
Yeah. House flipper.
Yeah.
At least like the FGC is winning right now. Like, we're eating good. Fighting game players are eating real nice right now. Like,
was there something else other than Street Fighter 6 too?
We have Tekken. What is it? Tekken 8 coming out very soon. Yeah.
And then MK1.
MK1 is also coming out soon. Strive has been around for a minute, but it's still like pretty solid as far as anime fighters go. I've always been a Street Fighter player, but I was playing Strive just because I really like the characters in it. Street Fighter 6 though, oh, that game, it's so good. It is the first like Street Fighter launch that wasn't a disaster piece in a long time. So like, I'm feeling very happy with it, even if my character right now kind of feels bad. I'm still happy with it.
I'm confident your gamer skills will carry you. You've been doing great in Dota, so I'm confident you will be able to figure it out. Poland, hello gamer.
I will do my best. I want my big goal this year is enter a tournament. I really want to enter a tournament.
Hell yeah, that'd
So
be pretty great.
Practicing my execution and everything on Dawson.
Very good. I believe in
All
my
the,
funny Dalto
every
gamer.
FGC event is so much fun. I used to go to stuff for Smash like 3 or 4 years ago at the height of Ultimate. Shit's so much fun.
Ultimate was very fun. It's none of my characters that I ever picked in Ultimate were nice, like good though. That was my only issue.
Okay, who is your main?
I liked Mewtwo a lot.
Oh,
that's rough.
Shocker.
You would.
Gotta love dying at like 40 from center stage. It was
Yeah,
so
that's
much
my
fun.
favorite.
Too big. The tail was so big.
I am not even a little surprised.
Wow. Wait, no, I need to know what that means.
Yeah, what does that mean? I'd be surprised if Jorah knows. Are you a knower of fucking Super Smash Brothers? That would very much surprise me based on my Jorah knowledge so far.
So I haven't played like fastidiously since like probably the first iteration, but I have a lot of friends that are in.
I see.
That's fair.
All makes sense
I need to know
now.
the stigma of Mewtwo characters.
Yeah, what does it mean to be a Mewtwo player?
Oh, I'm just equating the giant tail.
I guess that's fair.
Ah, true. We do
Giant
have
tail and hips.
a lot of tail.
The big tail.
Pick Fishy up by the tail.
Big
Fishy
tail,
captured.
Big leg.
Captured a fishy.
Friendly legs.
Oh, I don't think I'm built to play fighting games. I don't think I could ever really consistently play fighting games. I saw your message. I'm not showing you my feet. Here you can look. You that's all you get. Okay, that's it. You can look. You can get cobalt feet. That's it. I don't know if I'll ever be able to play fighting games just because like I have such a I'd have to work on it. I have like such a like death grip problem if I get really focused on something that requires holding a controller. Uh, and like that's so bad for the start. What the start?
The start of Dalto coach's Gar to play fighting games.
Well, so it's not that I don't think I could play them like skill wise. The problem is that whenever I get really into something that requires holding a controller, I will instinctively, for some reason, engage. Like my brain is like, "Oh my God, we're actually dying! Like we have to, like we're falling off of a cliff. We have to hold the controller. Like squeezing it is going to keep us alive." And I will like squeeze the ever living fuck out of the controller and I will stay so tense to the entire time that I will get like lots of really bad like tendon pain. So like that's why I went to a cabinet at FWA and I played something like 4 matches of Street Fighter with my friend Hanu, and even though that was just like a little joystick and pressing buttons, like I was tensing everything from like elbow down so hard the entire time that like I was in pain for like the rest of the day. Like I need like I would need like a constant like ping in my brain, like Akira, like in my brain constantly, somebody telling me to it's not death grip. It's like I don't know why, but like yeah, whenever I'm playing like something that's controller based, if I'm getting really into it, I will just grip down like fucking insanely tight. I don't know why. It's not like conscious.
But everyone knows that if you, the harder you press the button, the stronger the attack.
It's true. It's true. That's what my passive brain is thinking.
For one character, that is true for one character, and that's Marissa. But that's because you hold the button down for more damage.
Yeah, for me, it's just I would have to really curb that habit before I could play a fighting game, because like I know for a fact, because it's usually I'm gripping down the tighter the more moment to moment focus is required, and like I'm gripping down super tight in like shit like fucking like Bloodborne and stuff. I like fighting games are all like moment to moment tension, so like I don't think I would ever like let up and I would just explode my fucking wrists, which would not be good because I need those.
If you've ever heard me play a fighting game, which you have if you watched my stream earlier,
I have,
get
yeah.
pretty intense.
Well, I need you. What I need you to do, you need to get the fucking like controller overlay so I can see like what all the buttons you're pushing are.
Oh my God, it's such a.
I need
so
that.
Many buttons that I
need it
because like Dalsim requires you to like do some really fucking weird inputs to get his cancels correct. So like you're gonna at some point see like 60 buttons pop up on the screen at one time. If I'm trying to do a teleport or like trying to do a like yoga blast cancel or something, like it's
Haven't they? I saw somebody say, didn't they like add like a bunch of like you can like customize like hotkeys and stuff to have it put in like a bunch of buttons at the same time if you're dog shit?
Yeah, so they have modern controls. The thing about modern controls is that it makes the inputs simpler at the cost of losing out on a couple of moves and also losing out on a bit of damage.
It reduces your damage?
Yeah. It's because you can like single input super moves. So like the damage is a bit lower. It's basically like the I don't play fighting games but I want to play fighting games version of the game. Like it's a very casual.
Is that the Ruby? Is the Ruby settings?
Yeah, the Ruby settings.
Yeah, it's like going into Blaze Blue and starting on Stylish. Oh no, people don't.
That's kind of cool though to make the skill floor lower, like so people can start without
yeah.
like,
Yeah, they
messing
can
up the
see like all the
balance.
cool shit you can do, and then eventually go and learn. But also,
Yeah, that's actually really cool.
There's more saucy stuff that you can do with just classic controls because, like, some characters with classic controls have some insane, like, stupid, crazy combos. Like, Kin in Street Fighter 6 has sauce. That boy got so many badass looking combos that he can pull off from like every side of the screen. And he's got legs. He got all the kicks. His command dash is so
Exactly,
cool.
Zarthus. Fucking.
Marissa can take you like wall to wall. And
Yeah.
it's fun.
I have a distinct memory in my brain of my friend being over my friend's house and like watching them practice for like 2 hours on some King of Fighters game, trying to learn how to do the combo to get this guy to throw his sunglasses like in some really complicated move. Does anybody have any idea what I'm talking about?
It's King of Fighters, so it doesn't
King of
surprise me.
Fighters 2002 Unlimited Match. It was that game. I know that because
I know
that lives
Izzy
in my
could tell
brain.
you, but-
I don't know anything about the character. It's just some guy with sunglasses with like kind of anime hair, but like light Yagami from Death Note anime hair. And he has sunglasses, and he like if you do a really complicated move, he throws them. That's all I know. There's a guy, he has a complicated move, he throws sunglasses. Somebody out there knows. Maybe Slags knows, I don't know, but somebody out there knows. I will have to at some point get knowledge.
I saw someone say geese.
Do they have
it's
sunglasses? Are they like they're like a lithe
Geese
anime
doesn't wear
boy?
sunglasses.
Yeah, it's a lithe
Yeah, no,
anime
it's not
boy
geese.
and he throws sunglasses. I don't know if he wears the sunglasses at all times, but the move is he throws sunglasses. And I know it's King of Fighters 2002 Unlimited Match. I know that's the name of the
There's
game.
someone on my phone, so I can message Izzy. Hold up. Because, like, he'll know. I know he's at work, but he'll see King of Fighters and it'll be like, ooh, neuron activation. Where the hell
See,
is my
I
phone?
never played King of Fighters. I was always like, when I did play King of Fighters, I played God, what's his name? I just can't escape characters with weird stretchy limbs. What's
Yeah.
the crazy screamy guy?
You like weird stretchy limb characters? That tells me a lot about your personality. I'm with Jorah. Yeah. Now you've told me, like you've told me everything I need to know. I know everything about you as a person now.
I played.
Okay,
I
I've
played
messaged Izzy.
Dhalsim.
Let's see if he responds.
I played Necro in Third Strike. So yes.
I definitely have had other friends that just as
surpass Sonic Fox?
Oh my God! Don't say that.
Oh my god. Dalton in leaderboard.
From him.
I don't know, dude. For me, it's like when it comes to fighting games, it seems like if you want to.
I know the answer.
Oh, Pendles knows the answer? Pendles knows the answer, apparently.
He's coming.
Where is Pendles?
I watch a lot of fighting game stuff. I know the answer. His
Whoa.
name is K-Dash.
K-Dash. Yep, that's the guy. How did you? How are? Look, the knower. The knower. Knower located. We'll have to see if Izzy comes up
hang
to
on,
the
there's
same
too many
answer.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, I had stream going and then I joined the session. Okay. I'm good. How's it going?
He has not responded yet.
K-Dash throw sunglasses move.
K-Dash throws sunglasses. Because he's edgy anime guy with sunglasses, throws them, does super move, throws. I'm 90% sure that is K-Dash.
Hell yeah.
There is like a super complicated super move in Street Fighter 6 for DJ. That character that was fucking kicking my ass today on stream.
I saw them,
he
yeah.
He has like a 10 input super. It's essentially a rhythm game is what it is. So like you activate the super and then you start doing a rhythm game. And then if you finish the rhythm game, it hurts like hell. But if you fuck it up, you're basically dead. So
Yeah, when do you find the time in fighting
Reminders.
games to like fucking like type in your like or like press all of your buttons to do the thing while you're still like not getting owned? Like how much practice does it take to like go do 500 moves in like a fraction of a second? Because like if you spend a bunch of time, like even if it takes you like only like a full second and a half to like do a thing, like somebody's punching you during that and then like it's interrupted, right?
Yeah, but there's a couple of things that you do to like it does take a lot of practice, but there's also like shortcuts that you can take where like certain games will recognize certain inputs a different way. The most common thing is like during a move, like as you're going out to punch, you're also inputting like the next thing. And during the duration of that move, you've already put in the next thing. And that's like the most common like super cancels is like doing that kind of stuff. It's just using the animation of whatever is currently going on to do your next thing. And with practice, you can do more and more complex things, like the 10-button super the DJ has. Or like the pretzel input. We don't talk about
the thing about certain cancels with some characters is that you also have to deal with like you have to find ways to cancel things more like efficiently. Because if you, for example, with Dalsum, he has a medium kick into half circle input. The medium kick is a hold back input, and the half circle starts on the other side of the pad and then back into a medium punch. So the only way to really cancel it properly is to hold back, medium kick, and then just go around the other way. And you have to do this while it's in the middle.
With other characters, you can do like a half buffer, basically. So there are special moves that require a quarter
They're
circle
making all this shit up,
input, or,
dude.
like, down, towards, and then a button. So you can do that move, and then a super move would require 2 of that input, and then a different button, or even the same button. So you can use the special move. You can use the special move and then use that not only as half of the input for the super, but also as a buffer for said super, like a double quarter circle forward punch. But there's a
dude, double quarter circle suck my cock.
Alright.
Up, down, left, right, BB, A, star, start, quarter circle, throat my dick. Oh, okay. So like, I'm just
Gar, King of Fighters.
I'm just a baby. I'm just a little dragon. I don't know how to do all that. I remember I was playing Street Fighter first strike, some amount of strikes, and that was the cabinet at FWA. I played 4 matches of it. I played it at FWA back in May. I played it in May at FWA. I played 4 matches. My friend had me play Ken. He kept telling me that if I did like a thingy and I pressed a button, it would shoot a fireball, but that was a lie. Cause he was like, "Oh, do like a spin." But the fucking like the gates in the like for the joystick was a square. It was a square, and he was just like, "Do this like thingy," and I'm like, "That it doesn't work." I'm like doing the thingy, it doesn't work. It was a square, and it didn't work. And then I beat him 2 out of 4 times, and the reason I lost one of the ones that I lost was because I had the full bar, and I was like, "Tell me how to do my cool thing. I want to do like the cool big move." And he's like, "You got to do this." There's lots of spinny on. It's Ken from Street Fighter Third Strike. Do you know what their super input is off the top of your head? What is it?
It's like double fireball.
Oh, it was so impossible. So I did eventually do it, but like he kept being like, just do this thing, and I'm like, that's a lie, that's made up. So I just spun the joystick as fast as I could and hit all 6 buttons on the cabinet all at the same time, and just like, and eventually it did it.
Gar, that thing I was talking about with like the half input stuff, you basically did that.
Well, it was really hard. I had to spin it as fast as I could and hit all 6 buttons. I was just going, and like he was like beating me up while that was happening because like I wasn't actually doing anything. But eventually, with my like last tick of health bar, I did the move and I was like, I did it, and then he killed me. I'm like, I don't care. I did the cool move. It was really hard.
I'm gonna be honest. Starting on 3rd strike is like, oh. That's
well, it was also the thing that was fucked up about it is he was just like, oh, just do this thing, like do some amount of circles. I'm like, the gate is a fucking square. What do you mean circles? It's not reading it. I'd be like down and then to the left, and like it wouldn't do the thing. I'm like, I don't know, like it would do it like 1 out of every 10 times I did it. I'm like, ah.
If a stick has a if a stick has a square gate on it, because like there are 2 types of gates that people run on fight sticks oftentimes. One of them is an octagon, which is like what you commonly see most NA players use.
That sounds so much better.
It does.
And a lot of Japanese players use the square gate because the square gate, they don't touch the outside when they put their inputs in.
Why would you want that?
So, like if they
that just sounds worse. Why would you want that?
Faster inputs.
How? But it's less accurate. Like it literally was. It fucked up like fucking all the time. Maybe because it was the first time I've ever done it. But like, is that really better?
I can't say that it's better. But I can say that like a lot of Japanese players that use a square gate on their stick, they just like you can watch their hands while they play too. They just kind of like slap the stick in a direction. Like they don't even let it touch the side. They just kind of like barely tap it in a direction for it to do its thing, and then let it return to a neutral state.
It's really tricky, but it's really cool if you can do it.
Oh, Dragon did not. I blame Hanu. They were supposed to be my teacher. They didn't help me. Oh, catch you later, Rex.
Wait. I know how we teach Gar.
Do I get treats? Do I get bribed?
Keyboard
Do I get treats? I want treats.
To like the same thing as like invoker stuff.
Oh, I could do that. Oh wait, you play with keyboard? I thought it was.
You can play with a keyboard.
Yeah. Oh, I can do invoker callouts. My invoker callouts were working when you were panicking in a fight and like you were the only one left alive, so I could clutter comms, and I was just like QWERD, QQWRD.
You can use a keyboard, and like also fucking a lot of people have used weirder things. Like there's a Guilty Gear player named Tenacious T who literally uses a steering wheel for his controller.
The fuck?
I've seen someone use a Guitar Hero controller.
Of course he does.
Yeah, there's been a Guitar Hero. I've seen like actual like Yamaha keyboards.
Oh yeah, piano keyboards. I've seen one of those. If you know.
It's fucked up.
There's some really weird controllers. Some people use bananas.
I can't say I'm very good at fighting games, but I can do rhythm games, and I actually got brave enough to stream it in your gaming voice chat earlier, and Gray actually watched it for a little bit.
Yeah, Gray likes rhythm games. Gray plays a lot of what is it, Yarg?
Yes, I do.
They play Yarg. They play Clone Hero.
I watched them for a little bit, and I streamed. There's a DJ one, like a keyboard one, I was playing.
Hell yeah.
Good rhythm.
Fighting games are just rhythm games with extra steps.
Lucernic, do you play rhythm games or fighting games?
Like high frame rate.
Sorry, I've just been demolishing these cucumber slices.
That's a pretty good game. I like cucumber slice eating. What's the meta for that? What's the like dipping sauce meta for cucumber slice eating? Pro tour.
Probably dill. Dill's pretty good with cucumbers.
Okay. Okay.
Dill or
Yeah.
like ranch.
Ranch is good.
For me, it's just pure salt. Just salted cucumber.
I like
But no, I don't
like
play rhythm games.
The Cajun salt on them is pretty good.
Do you play fighting games? What games do you play, Lucerne? What games do you play? What kind of gamer are you?
What games do I play? I feel like I just play whatever games my friends want to play.
Okay, what games do your friends want to
wanna
play?
fighting games.
Your friend.
I do.
Never any fighting games. We went on a Valheim stint lately. That's been fun.
Ooh, show me your. When are you showing me your pretty house? I want to see pretty house photos.
Oh. Yeah, I could send.
Yeah, I want to see the pretty house. Yeah, you should show me. Oh.
I infected my one friend group with fighting games. Like, none of them had played fighting games before. And then I was like, guys, you should get this game. It's on sale, and it just got a netcode update. This was Guilty Gear Accent Core when they first got their netcode update. And I was like, you guys should try this fighting game. It's like $2 right now because it's an old ass fighting game and it's on Steam. And like, it took some convincing, but like about 2 days of me constantly berating them with it. One of them was like, all right, fine, I'll download it. I'll buy it, I'll download it. We're gonna play. And I was like, okay. And they were like, well, I've never played fighting games before. I don't think that I'll like this. And I'm like, just play it. Just play it with me. Well, a week later, about 6-7 other people that were around when I was berating the fighting games, who have never played fighting games and said that they never would, are now all playing Street Fighter 6. Like, years later. Yeah, I'm a horrible influence. I will get you into fighting games.
You should
It was the exact opposite with my group.
All I know about fighting games is blazing. That's all you need to know. all you need to know.
I love being great so much.
Smell of the game. God, I know the smell of the game, dude. Sneef Snorf. Oh, I don't know. So like my only experience with fighting games is like being at a place where somebody had, like, I've never played it on like my own like stuff. It's been like at a place or at a friend's house who has a fighting game, who has like hundreds if not thousands of hours in it, and they like put a controller in my hands and then they don't teach me anything and just kick my ass, and I'm like, oh wow, that was a lot of fun. Thanks.
That is like the common experience with some people who don't know how to teach and want to get their friends into fighting games. Is like,
They're just like, here, come play this game where I'm gonna kick your ass in a 1v1, and I'm like, lots of fun, I guess. Very cool. I got to experience somebody who's entirely out of my skill tier kicking my ass for like 45 minutes.
I'm going to take my little tiny flex and saying, knowing is one step, but teaching is harder.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been told that I've been
Hello,
told
gamers
that I
in
teach
chat.
fighting
Hello.
games very well. Because like I have a pretty solid understanding of fighting games. Like I know what's happening on the screen at like all points in the game. So like I wouldn't say that translates to skill a lot of the times, because I can definitely sometimes become very autopilot-y when I play. But like when it comes to commentary and like telling people what they need to do, I'm pretty good at it. So I think I could teach fighting games more than I can play them.
Teaching requires you to put your ego on the back burner, which is hard.
Would you like to
I
do that
already
this
have
weekend?
that on the back burner. I can 100% do that this weekend.
Cool. I'm gonna pick it up this weekend and play.
Good.
You're gonna teach people how to throw paint buckets at each other. Buckets of yellow and green paint.
Drive Impact is such a good move.
How many buttons do you have to press to throw paint at people? Is it a lot of buttons to throw paint
2.
at people?
You have to press 2.
2. I can press 2 buttons. That's a doable amount of buttons.
You have to press heavy punch and light punch. That is it. You just press those 2 buttons together, and bam, you're throwing paint. And the thing about it too is that move is really safe if you make a good call out, like which most like new players won't do. So like, if a new player is just pressing buttons on your face, you just press those 2 buttons, and they immediately are getting hit for it. So.
Cart, you have to add me as a friend on VRChat, and then you can request an invite. Yeah, all I know how to do in fighting games is just hit a bunch of buttons. That's what I was doing at the fight. Oh, no, actually, that's not true. At the fighting game cabinet where I was playing Third Strike and I was playing Ken, I held down and heavy kick. That's all I ever did. And it worked. I beat Hanu like twice.
In 6.
I did.
Ken in 6. All of his moves are named after dragons, so it's.
That's good. I like dragons. Is it still a viable strategy in Street Fighter 6 to hold down and press heavy kick? Does that work still? Can I kill people with that? That's what I did to kill Hanu. Will it kill you? Can I kill you with down heavy kick? Occasionally, I mixed it up with a mid kick. That was my mix up. Was I would just do the middle heavy kick. Otherwise, it was all low heavy kick, and that was all I ever did, and it worked because it goes really far and it hurts really bad if I hit you with it.
I mean, with rippers that big, you probably could murder someone, Gar.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Got my down heavy kick. Bam. I krill you. Bam. I krill you. Yeah, I kill them. Down heavy kick. Bam. I krill you. Bam. I kill you. Bam. I kill you. I win. It's just that easy.
This is now Pete stream.
Just play Guile and like Sonic Boom and heavy kick. There you go.
You mean literally all of Guile?
Yeah.
I like heavy kick. Heavy kick served me well in the war against Hanu. In the war where I gained tendon damage.
The flash kick is like heavy kick, but more better.
But more better. I like more better heavy kick. That's good.
Yeah, that's flash kick. You just play Guile, Sonic Boom, and flash kick.
Wow.
Nothing is more terrifying than a crouching Guile.
Hell yeah.
Honestly, I would say maybe a JP at full screen.
Yeah.
I'm terrified. I hate JP.
The difference is that
Source,
JP's doing
JP
things
player.
at full screen.
True. There's like a million hitboxes.
Yeah, Guile is like the patient silent killer. Like he's just sitting there, crouched in the corner, and you're like, I want to approach him, but I know if I do, I'm gonna get my shit kicked in.
Will he Sonic Boom or flash kick?
All right, what
JP is like, I'm across the screen. Here is a bunch of like visual diarrhea at your face, and you can't do anything.
What's stopping me from playing a guy who only throws the like really far away range nuke thing? What's stopping me from constantly just backing away and going Hadouken, 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 Hadouken? If you put me in a corner, I jump over you and I start backing towards the other side of the screen, shooting ranged stuff at you. What's stopping me from doing that?
It's literally Guile.
That's his whole strategy.
Yeah, I like that one. That one sounds doable. I can do the don't come near me. I'm gonna throw rocks at you until you die move.
Yeah, you'll just have to learn how to charge input.
Oh no, does that require the fucking double quarter, triple circle, 45-degree
No, so a charge
arc?
input is like holding back and then pressing a button and the forward button at the same time. That's a charge input.
How do you hold back and press forward at the same time?
No, you hold back, and you're charging the move, and then you let go of it, click forward and the button at the same time.
Okay, when you say back though, it's not always one direction, right? It's away from guy, away from man.
Yeah, it's away from guy.
Ugh.
So you're holding the direction away from guy.
Ugh. Makes it more complicated.
It's not that hard.
Yeah, but what
It's
if
not that
what if
hard
you
once
get
you
put on
used
the
to
other
it.
side of the screen? Then you'd have to do like the exact inverse. Ugh. Oh wow yo wow yo wow. Oh wow.
It's just like being on different sides of the Dota map. Like you're just facing
That
a
doesn't
different
change any of my fucking buttons, dude. I guess I still QWER, man. That's a lie. Delta the fish spreads lies. It's not true.
I don't spread lies. You're going down on one end and you're going up in the other one.
What the fuck?
Technically,
Ruby's always going down.
Brain spaghetti.
Wow.
Doggy. Got him, got him, got him. Oh. Oh,
There you go.
oh,
Just learn how to charge input. You'll be fine.
Dude, I'm about to charge input Pendles.
Can you
Except-
charge input my neighbors?
Yeah.
Oh.
I will charge input them.
There's a fucking house fire.
Bruh. Did they microwave the mac and cheese for too long?
On the bottom.
Is that what you got
It's
angry
probably drug related. Honestly.
Oh.
But also fire? Oh gosh. Drugs and fire. We get the best of both worlds. Hannah Montana out here.
I'm fine. The fire's put out. It's all under control now. But Jesus, beer is not enough today. I'm gonna need like something hard.
My poor little gamer.
Is that what
Don't
you
take
were
that out of
angry about?
context.
I'm gonna need something hard. Do we have that soundbite? Soundbite clippers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pendles, I'm gonna need something hard. We're our Pendle our Pendle's fucking like audio mixing options only grow bigger for the eventual Pendle's dubstep remix.
Pendles too.
Yeah, the Pendle's dubstep remix. Oh, it's gonna be so good. The remix is gonna be great.
Everything's fine. Everything's cool. Nobody's hurt. It's just drug-related fire next door and failure to communicate with people in my own house. So.
Go.
Just drug fire.
The scale has changed. It's no longer a 6.
No.
Solid point down.
Oh, go.
Number go down.
Number go down. No. Graph go down. Oh, all right. We'll get in here.
Everything's fine.
It's okay. You can find somebody to cozy up to. You can find a lap to sit in. It'll be great.
Okay.
There you go. Perfect. Oh, we help each other cope. Oh,
okay. I'm gonna
very good.
I'm gonna take my spot back.
One-handed
rightful place.
The hugs might be the single biggest motivator to get trackers.
Yeah, dude, you gotta be able to give wing
Yeah.
hugs. Hi, Cookie.
I'm gonna get my haptic feedback vest.
I need Kiki's tech.
Hello, gamer. Are you
Same.
are you mic operating?
Yeah.
Mic
It's fine.
operable?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You.
Wasn't push the top.
Oh, okay.
Look at the camera.
Oh, I got
Come closer. Be more in the circle.
Hang on, I gotta.
Be like here.
Your avatar.
Right here. Well, because we're trying. Listen, I can only make the frame so big. It only gets so big.
Hey, give me a moment.
Oh.
So yeah, I guess that's my story for the day. I don't know, though I do have a different story. If we've been sharing stories.
We've been doing a lot of talking about how guard don't want to have to push a lot of button in fighting game. I just want to
dynamic mode is for you.
I want to throw fireball. Fireball
Bot
move.
drag you cookies?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Could
That
play
makes sense.
E Honda.
E Honda. I want to play more like Yi Toyota maybe. Maybe a Yi Mitsubishi, perhaps. Boo. Listen, I don't know any fighting game jokes. You have to laugh or I'll cry and you'll feel bad. You have to laugh. Please laugh. Please laugh. The punchline is or you'll go to jail. Why is it not funny? I don't understand. Pendles, what is your treat of choice? Riot's saying we have to feed you a treat. What is your treat?
Treat of choice?
Yeah.
Oh man. Something fruity with chocolate.
Okay.
If we're going to get like specific, like chocolate dipped fruit is banger, or like one of those Ghirardelli squares with like the raspberry filling in them.
Yeah, okay.
Those are awesome.
Okay. I give you chocolate dipped strawberry. Feed you chocolate dipped strawberries. Yeah, Riot likes those too. Something fruity.
I'm glad Riot. Something.
No, we add it to the compilation.
Just add it to the compilation.
That's going in the book. Place. Right into the pear wiggler.
Right into the pear wiggler. No. Ruby goes in the pear wiggler. It's over.
Gray pinged me in the GIF for that, and I immediately hated it. It makes me so uncomfortable.
You don't want to go in the pear wiggler,
I
Shora?
would take up his mantle. I promised I would take up the mantle because Gray can't be here.
You aren't strong enough. You can't stop me.
You okay?
Into the pear wiggler with you.
This right here is my favorite.
Oh, they do know physics. Look at them,
history of forever.
little
I
physics
think about
dragon.
this every day.
Look at
I
them
think
go.
about this all night long. I stay awake, not sleeping, because I'm thinking about this.
10,000 years. No. What? No. Oh.
What?
Oh no. More pears? More pears? Question mark? Oh no. Oh.
How do you think pears are made? I mean, come on.
How do you think pears are made? When a dog and pears really love each other.
So bruised.
Oh.
There's a reason why I'm pear-shaped, okay?
Oh, it all makes sense.
Never thought about that. You're
It
right.
all makes sense.
No, I'm not pear-shaped in the head.
Pear-shaped in the head. No.
I am a smart puppy. Woof.
Oh, woof.
I'm the one who said you were pear.
Brain full of toxic fumes and pears.
No, not the fumes.
No.
Puffing pear vapors.
Pear vapors. It all makes sense.
The only thing I'm huffing on is extra strength copium.
Oh. me every single time I say we're learning in Dota. We're learning. Yeah, we're learning. We're learning.
Add that to the list when I get motion trackers. Put Ruby in pear wiggler.
Put them in the pear wiggler. It's where they belong.
Yeah, once I have motion trackers.
Like, I know you are like trying to be really supportive and like positive, and you are like coaching us. But every time you say we're learning, I just hear like I swear to God, I hear the nozzle. Like,
You hear the little hiss. You hear me go.
Coming off the alcohol bottle, and I hear the glass.
Glug glug glug. We're learning. We're learning.
It's okay. Every time I hear it, I just It just
Oh my
goes into my
God.
brain, and I'm like, man, I am learning.
I am learning.
We're learning.
Yeah.
We're
As
learning.
I run
I
to
mean,
my desk.
we are
Uh-huh.
learning, but then again, we're all dog shit.
Yeah.
You have to click or train.
Yeah, we learned to never Chronosphere Gar ever again.
Never Chronosphere Gar.
Every time I hear shrimply a difference in Krill, I see a single tear fall down your cheek.
Yeah, that's how it works. We've been doing a bit better since we haven't been doing pubs.
Gar gets out the clicker.
Yeah.
Clicker?
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. We're learning. Click.
Dog moment.
Yeah, we're learning. Click.
Dog moment.
Dog moment. I feed you a little treat out of my pocket.
Are we gonna Pavlov Ruby? Is that the?
Are we Pavloving Ruby into? I mean, listen, like we already tried the like saying good dog, and it did work a little bit. Good dog after good laning behavior.
We do it quicker
You just
now.
have to reinforce it. You have to keep doing it.
Listen, I can only like do so much on stream before I can hear the like audible horny. Like I can only hit Pendles with like I think like maybe one good boy per like 24 hours before like they crumple. We have a limit.
Get CC'd IRL.
Yeah, there's a limit to how much they can endure.
Just score off against that a long time ago.
This is the problem with having an entire team with nothing but bottoms.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not bottom. Hey, I'm not bottom. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you don't get CC'd. Me and Pendles do.
Yeah.
What do you mean I get CC? I always get doomed by tracks. What do you mean?
No, I'm saying
praising.
We get CC'd by praise.
Oh,
you
guys
don't.
get CC'd by praise. If you keep
Yeah.
praising them.
Oh my God.
There's an asymptote here.
Yeah. Dude, we've seen the fucking asymptote on this one, dude. I'm telling you.
The what?
The what? We're just talking about graphs. Don't worry about it.
How my wing. Oh, okay. I was thinking about how my wing got messed up again.
I think it was messed.
Tragic.
Talking about
Tragic.
If we praise certain
We need
people
help.
too much, they fall to the puddle.
Oh no! Now you fricked up the other one, Dalto. Wait, did you? Okay, no. Success.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Yeah, I just moved it. I fixed it.
I'm a
I
bot.
said stop moving.
You did it. We are star.
Yeah, I kind of nudged them out of the way because they're in my face.
Dude, is that the Sync Otter? The Sync Otter? I feel like Sync would take pretty well to Good Dragon. Sync also does performs well. Performance increase praise injection. We were talking about it on stream at some point where I was talking about how it makes whoever I say it to like play the StarCraft Marine stim noise. I hit him with a good boy, and then you go, oh yeah, that's the stuff. you just hear this syringe injection noise. Ah, that's the stuff. Yeah.
You play with a good boy, and you hear the Protoss warping in. So.
Dude, I was okay. I have to admit, I was fucking loving. There's like an era of like tweets that I've made of me being like, like my dick doesn't even come out unless like your like sloppy head sounds like this. And I think my favorites are either like don't even try and suck my dick unless it sounds like the Portal 2 Anger Core. Which, if you don't know what that sounds like, you can go look it up. You can go look it up if you don't know what that sounds like. Yeah,
it's like absolutely losing its mind.
There's that, and then there's the like, don't even bother trying to suck my dick unless it sounds like the voice line, or like all of the voice sound effects from the fucking what are the floaty carrier guys for the Zerg in StarCraft 1? That you have to make to get population. Yeah, exactly. Overlords. Don't even try and like my dick doesn't come out unless the head sounds like fucking like Overlord noises.
It better sound like a spawning pool.
Oh.
Oh God.
It's pretty
The
great.
The only time I got CC'd by praise was when both Riot and Gar were like, "You did so good as Invoker." I was like, "Yay!"
Yeah, you did great. You did great, I say, even though I'm editing your whiffs into a cringe compilation for content.
Don't look at all my Invoker whiffs. Don't look at all of the like random spells I panically throw out.
Oh my god, it was really funny because I was just like, look at them, look, they're doing all their inputs. They're not landing all of them, but they're casting them. You'll have the same
wizard. I didn't know what I was doing.
You'll have the same like thrill if you like teach me a fighting game and you watch me like super in the wrong direction. Like you'll be like, "Oh, they did it!"
Yeah, perfect. That's why I want to teach Gar fighting games. Like, it would be so fun.
Oh my god. Hi, Zarvik.
Alright, you teach Gar, Dalto teaches me, and then we duel.
We duel. We have a
Oh
face
my
off.
God, yes.
I hold down and do heavy kick. That's all I do. I do low heavy kick.
That will work.
Low heavy kick. My one true friend. My one true friend. Low heavy kick. That's all I know how to do. And then once meter get big, I spin joystick around as fast as I can and hit all the buttons at the same time. That's how you win.
I mean, something's got to happen.
Mashing is a valid strategy.
Yeah, something has to eventually happen. Law of large number says that eventually I will find a like move if I just keep spinning the joystick and hitting all of the buttons. Something must happen.
Eventually.
Exactly.
You know how in TV shows, whenever someone's playing a video game, they always go like, that's what I do.
Yeah, you gotta physically move around. It helps. It makes it work better.
Ruby, who were you planning on playing?
Probably Cammy.
Oh god, I have my work cut out for me.
I don't know any of the characters, so.
So many arrows.
I'll just teach you how to spam spiral arrow. We'll be fine. Air cannon and spiral arrow.
The dejected wolf. Use your good dog sparingly.
So.
I'm gonna need all of them I can get.
Yeah.
Cart just joined my group, but joining the group. They sent a request to the group. That is not the same thing as a friend request. Someone that's in chat that's not in the instance, like explain friend request, because they sent a request to the group, but I don't know if I can I find you from the group?
I don't know, probably.
Probably.
I think you can only see members.
Yeah, I don't know if I can see members that unless you're like specifically online. You have to add me as a friend, Cart. Also, Ron, how was the raid? Did you get?
Was fast.
It was good.
Did you get loot? What raid was it?
My craftable Rufuses, so I'm happy.
What raid was it?
Oh, you guys went to go do Ron.
Oh, is it the new one from the DLC?
Root.
Okay.
I went and did
Root.
myself, aka Ron.
Ron,
Yeah.
can you clip yourself saying that?
Excuse me?
Oh, you missed a prime opportunity for Pendles 2.
Oh yeah, we do have Pendle's 2 options. I don't even remember what it was anymore.
Oh,
it was
I've been
beer's
sitting
not a
something
step
hard.
today. I need something hard.
Oh yeah. Again, when I get the inevitable dubstep remix, this shit's gonna be fire. the Pendle's dubstep remix. Okay, catch you later, gamer. Goodbye, Vip. Oh.
Damn.
Ron cleared Ron. Good job, Ron. Proud of Ron.
What is their name? What is their like actual name?
VIP.
I wanted to.
Okay.
I did at one point want to host like a new player tournament for Street Fighter 6 because I know a bunch of people who are like, this is their first fighting game. So, like, I wanted to gather all of the like newbies and then put them in a bracket together.
Yeah, like our own
I don't know if I have the mental for fighting games, dude. I don't know if I have the
You
mental
don't
for
either.
fighting games. I might get angry. I don't know. I've never like had to do a game that I know nothing about and everybody else is like a knower. I've never had to do
That's what you'll be put against other not nerds.
competitive
It's just like-
competitive 1v1 sounds like a lot easier to get tilted on like
Gar.
than team game. I like
We
team
wanna-
game.
Okay. You want to laugh at
That's
me
the
for
thing,
something?
right?
The whole time I've been on your Discord, I've read his name as VIP Creature.
VIP creature. Well, first off, they're not a he. They're a they themer. But yeah, they're VIP.
Sorry.
It's all good. They're
That-
they them
No,
creature.
so we would, if you actually want to
it's
get
a
like
bad
into the
habit.
fighting game stuff, we would do it the same way you're getting people into Dota, of like putting new people against new people who have never or very rarely played a fighting game themselves, and that is like the best way to learn.
Well, I'd rather play against fucking bots, dude. I wanna play against somebody who's not gonna embarrass me. I don't want to get embarrassed.
That's also like it's also like Dota in the way that like there are
That's a
people-
team game, though. That's a
no,
team
wait,
game.
There are people who play fighting games for many, many, many hours, just like in Dota, that still suck really bad.
Mm.
So
And on top of that, there are teams of people that all collaborate, and like I don't know if there's like actual tournaments, like group tournaments, where they will have like a pool of players that like, okay, this is what they play, this is what they play, and they like put one person up on the stage, and then they'll be like, okay, that person plays that person. That person plays that character. We're going to send this person up there who has experience fighting not only the character that they're picking, but play a counter pick or something like that. There are modes like that.
But yeah, but it's all still a 1v1. I can't just be like, oh, I alley-oop somebody. What the frick? I'm gonna cry, dude. You're all gonna beat me up, and I'm gonna cry about it. I'm gonna run off into my room and be like, I hate it here. Everybody's so mean to me. Oh. No, I'm down to try a fighting game. I just don't like. Again, I think the main problem I will have is I will have really have to put a lot of like I will have to front load a fuck ton of effort into like not death gripping, because like I genuinely I did that so like the way that I found out that I do death gripping is that I got into playing like Monster Hunter Rise, right? And like, so what I did was I would set up my exercise bike and I'd ride on my exercise bike while I played that game. And I did that for like 2 weeks, and I didn't realize I was death gripping whenever like shit got intense in that game. And it was so bad that like people that have been in my stream for like a long time will remember this like whole time period. I fucked up my wrist for like fucking like 5 months. After like doing that consistently for like 2 weeks, I hurt my wrist so bad because I was constantly like hyper as hard as I fucking can tensing and like not knowing about it and holding that for like 15 minutes at a time daily for like 2 weeks. I fucked up my wrist so bad that like I like was having a hard time like even like moving my arm around with like without a bunch of pain. So like if I was ever going to do like fighting game stuff, I would absolutely have to be like helped to constantly be reminding me like every fucking 14 seconds to like not be death gripping, because otherwise I will like actually fucking die.
It'll be like how to get your attention during a call out. Is like watch your death grip. Okay, watch for the projectiles. He's gonna try and zone you out. Like
Someone needs like,
I
someone
just
needs, like, a
want the
soundboard.
chance. I just
All
want
right,
the
chat,
chance to
chat.
be able to
Group chat.
deliver the we're learning.
We're learning. Well, so okay, so like something that I want to know is like how do you even like coach people in fighting games in general? Because like in Dota, like at least maybe I have like seconds at a time to like tell you like things that are going to happen. And then there's a lot of open time in Dota where I can do macro and be like, okay, here's our like overall plan. How the fuck do you have time for that in a fighting game when it's literally like frames of like time?
It's matchups and or matchup knowledge and noticing patterns in your opponent.
A lot of teaching fighting games requires like just an excessive amount of game sense. Like if you have
Yes.
game sense, you can teach fighting games if you know how to teach. So like there's not as much like macroing or like important stuff that you need to know outside of the situation that you are currently involved in. So like whenever I teach like somebody, the first thing that I always teach them is like information about their character specifically. Like you are getting hit a lot by this, so you should be doing this more. You know, like you have time in between like all the crazy bullshit that's happening, especially in Street Fighter.
I feel like this
get
would also
information.
definitely take like a significant amount of like time because I feel like there's so
Same
much
as any MOBA.
yeah, there's so much like hitting shit involved that I feel like there would be a long stretch of time before I could deliberately do anything because I would probably like the main thing that I think would happen a lot is that I would just be key smashing, which like probably isn't worth like doesn't help you learn anything because like if I'm just panic key smashing, I'm not actually doing combos. I'm just doing whatever comes out. And that's all I've ever done in fighting games. Because as I said, I've only ever been the friend that you brought over to your house. And I'm just like, okay, you picked me a guy. I just hit all of my buttons. And like, I don't know how long it would take to like continue, like keep playing before I would be like, okay, I know how to do 2 moves. Because like, so for example, like when I was playing, I had never played, I don't know what they're even called, like as a genre, like arcade fighters or whatever, like Devil May Cry and stuff like that. I played the first Bayonetta game and it took me until probably the end of that entire game to be able to consistently willfully do like maybe 2 moves because like that game has like so many fucking like thousands of combos and like I only ever memorized like maybe 2 and like that the rest of it was button mashing.
But here's the thing, you beat that game. Right?
I did beat that game, it is true.
Yeah, so there you go. It's the same idea. You can still play a bunch of fighting games and just key smash. That's totally fine. As long as, like, eventually you will get down, like, okay, if I mash in this particular way, this move eventually comes out. And then it slowly refines into quarter circle forward punch. It's the same way everyone else learned how to play fighting games. It's the same way.
You say that, and then
People don't magically get good.
Whenever I button mash, I find that one move that the person can't block or know how to deal with, and I'm like, aha!
Yes, my low heavy kick. Low heavy kick, the only move. The only move in the game.
So I'm gonna just teach Dar how to play JP and do the grab projectile, and that's it.
Well, so another thing that I'm interested about from like fighting game brain for people that consistently play fighting games is like how deeply set are you in a particular character and like what do you do if you just have a dog shit matchup? Like is like are so like it's the same question that I like because I can answer this for Dota in terms of what happens if you get hard countered but you like this is your one guy. Because in Dota, the answer is you can't have one guy because you are literally, like, if you are equal skill, that guy is always going to beat your guy. So, like, is there a thing like that in fighting games where it's like, if you are equal skill, this guy always fucking beats you?
Yes
Sometimes,
and no. It really depends on like game to game where like there are some matchups. Okay, so when people are talking about matchups in games, they will refer to it on a 1 to 10 scale. A perfectly even match is 5-5, and if it's slightly in one character's favor, it's like 6-4, 7-3. Most matchups in a game are at worst 7-3. There are some rare examples of 8-2s, 9-1s, 10-0s, but those are super rare, and it purely just comes down to player skill. And the better the game is at the better the game is at letting a player express their version of their character, the less often that 8-2, 9-1, those really skewed matchups come up. So there is no People have won
Thank you,
many
Sync and
tournaments
Riot.
with low-tier characters.
You
It
guys can
happens
hear me when
all
I
the time.
fucking mute myself in VRChat, right? Yeah, you can.
So there
Okay,
isn't-
cool.
Exactly, yeah. There are no, like, you're just fucked unless you're playing a really poorly made game like Injustice 1. Lex Luthor, I'm looking at you.
Okay.
So, like, you get to experience the most exciting part about fighting games as a new player, which is discovering your favorite archetype of character.
Yeah, I don't have any fighting game experience, so I have no idea what I would like or not like because I feel like that is
Okay,
not
let's do
very.
the thing we
It is not very comparable to like Dota because in Dota the reason why I started playing the thing that I played was because nobody wanted to play it, so I just filled it. But that's like a team game thing. That is not. I can't be like, oh well, nobody wants to play this fighting game character, so I will play them to support my team.
So we can actually still kind of do that. Like, so...
Here's the worst character that nobody plays because they suck. You can play them to support a number of people playing them.
I play those characters. I play the dog shit ones.
You know, it's actually really funny because Street Fighter, like the people who made Street Fighter came out with like this personality quiz of like, which character would you play in our new game? And like, I think that would be perfect for figuring that out. But at the same time, we could just go off of like Garlex techies or like, so, like what kind of...
The thing is, right, is that personality quiz gave me fucking like Zangief, and I was like, no, I hate playing Graphics.
Well, yes, for people who actually play fighting games, it doesn't work very well. I got like Ryu and modern controls. I don't play Shadows. Okay, that's a lie. I play Kai, but anyways, that for like a purely new fighting game player, that quiz actually kind of works. From what I've heard, but like we would just have to see how Gar like plays a fighting game and what they particularly complain about, or like
everything.
Man,
I will whine so bad. I will whine like something to tell you beforehand is the way that I cope with being bad at something is like my stream of consciousness will exclusively be John's. Like I will exclusively be like nonstop. Every time I fuck something up, I'll be like, his gamer chair is just better, dude. Like his controller has more buttons than mine. Like.
Well, we will do the John thing. John Grab Man.
John Grab
Man. John All Rounder Man. That is literally the same in every single fighting game ever.
John Stretchy Man.
John Stretchy Man.
John Rushdown.
Like
John Flash Kick.
Oh, can I ask you another interesting fighting game player question? Okay, so how long did it take you, if you can't even do this, because like I've never talked to fighting game players, so like I don't know if this is a thing, but I have to imagine it's a thing just based off of my like entirely outside of the fighting game scene viewer experience. How long did it take you to develop your like second and third brain that you have to like turn on when you've noticed you've been read? Because like, do you like, I imagine as you get better at fighting games, you have to be like, okay, here is one play style where I have a slight bias towards doing XYZ. They've read that. I have to mentally swap over to my internal different play style of like, I have a slight bias towards this other thing now. Because I imagine you're always trying to do a little bit of mix-ups, but like naturally you're going to always bias towards some direction. How long did it take you to be able to actually recognize that and control it and change which bias you're using at the time?
Well, that's exactly it. It comes down to the pattern recognition. Like, say you are purely winning a match by just jumping in and kicking them in the head. And then suddenly, you get punched right in the dick and you're no longer in the air, you're on the ground.
Okay.
Well, you're going to stop jumping and kicking them in the head, the answer is you stop jumping and kicking them in the head because you're going to punch into the dick again.
Okay.
But until you get punched in said dick multiple times, like it's
I
literally
don't
just
I don't like
pattern
why is my
recognition.
dick always getting the why are all these analogies about people beating up my
It is
cock?
CBT basically.
What the fuck? I don't like this
right?
game genre anymore.
For me, right? Like
This is a very,
I've been playing.
punishing
I've
analogy.
historically only ever played mid-range or high-range characters in fighting games. For example, I've been playing Dhalsim for maybe as long as I've been playing Street Fighter, which has been many, many years. And I have my autopilot, like things that happen when I fight like people that are pretty bad at the game. But when I know that I'm fighting someone who is adapting and like getting in my head, I have to like activate the brain cell, as you said, to be like, okay, well, this guy is noticing that I'm like trying to tech his grabs a lot, so he's gonna start running up to me and jumping in the air and hitting me in the air because I think he's gonna grab me. So instead, I'm gonna start anti-airing when I see him running at me to try and circumvent that. And that's fighting games are just back and forth and back and forth and back and forth adaptation.
It is
Like, it
one
took-
gigantic mind game.
Yeah. It's always adaptation. Like, if you're not adapting to a situation, then, like, you're probably shitting the bed. I mean, there are players that are just better at fundamentals than adapting. Like, I am a more adaptive neutral style player. But there are people out there that are just so good at fundamentals and landing good combos that they'll mix your shit 3 ways from Sunday by being on autopilot. So, yes, Ruby.
The flowchart can.
Waiting to be called on by teachers.
When do I
Who's
get to
teacher?
Produce my equation for the graph.
You, Chef.
I'm the teacher. I'm not a knower of fighting games.
When do I get to show off my equation for the graph?
Your graph? Did you plot
You said you're
Sneezy's
gonna
graph?
Show me the graph.
We'll have to
You
go
said
back.
you
I'll
were gonna
grab the
show me the
clip.
graph.
I'll have to grab the clip. Sneezy had a graph. Well, it'll be back when we grab that. What do you want, Ruby? What is your question? What does Doggy need?
So I have a pretty good analogy for you, actually.
Okay.
You know when you're supporting and the enemy has a pudge on their team, and
Uh-huh.
the first couple interactions, you kind of try to suss out how good they are.
Uh-huh.
And if they throw a hook and they miss, you're like, oh, they're dog shit. I can just do whatever I want.
Uh-huh.
If they throw a sick ass hook and they get you, you're like, oh, I have to respect them all of a sudden. Like I have to be aware that they're gonna do that. It's the same thing in fighting games. If you throw something out and it doesn't work, you just have to be like, okay, well, what else do I have in my little arsenal here that will work?
Well, I'm wondering, so like, are either of you? It doesn't have to be with Street Fighter 6 because that's very new. But like the thing that I'm asking, are either of you so sunken in on one character in one game that you? Because like the thing is, for me, I'm sunken in Dota enough in specific characters that they're an extension of like my body. Like I'm not thinking. I have so much knowledge of everything about them that I can just express myself through them, and like I just play. It is just pure zen. I am like in the moment. And my question is, because when I'm doing that in Dota, I do have different routes where I'm just like, am I going for like this thing or that thing? And I specifically am like leaning hard into a particular thing because I feel like that's usually better than trying to be an all-rounder with a particular character. Is you choose one subset of shit that's complicated but is worth the payoff. And like you do that, but like, and it's taken me a long time to be able to be like, I have multiple lanes of this is really complicated and requires a lot of focus, but it's worth the payoff. Like, do you have that in your like fighting game brain for any particular character?
I have been playing Dhalsim for all of the Street Fighters previous to this one. I have literally never left that character. In every iteration of him, he's always had some of the same like normals and tools. So I just kind of like jive with him, and he's just. It doesn't matter how bad the matchup is. I'm going to play it.
What
I-
game do you feel
that
like you have the
character is
best like extension of your body? You are putting in combos without even thinking about it. You just see like so in Dota, I can do like a frame by frame. My brain is doing that like gif of the lady with the equations in front of her face. I can frame by frame instantly vibe something out and instantly respond with the correct response without thinking about it. Can you do that in any fighting games on particular characters where like you see somebody positioning in a certain way and before they even throw something out, you've read what they're going to throw out and you're already responding with whatever your best response is?
When I was playing Guilty Gear extensively, I mean, I felt like I had a pretty nasty Faust in Strive.
Of course.
Even when
you
Faust,
played
was bad, yeah, I did play Faust. I played random bullshit the character, but
Yeah.
I
mean, he really was. So yeah, go on.
there were at points when I was playing Strive like very competitively, and I was like putting in a lot of work on Faust. There was just some matchups that I immediately knew that people were looking for very specific things to happen, and I knew exactly how to just get around it.
Tail.
So there is like I do have that character.
Hell yeah.
I mean, it was
as
also
for me,
Faust, so like adapting
Yeah.
to situations is
I
just
don't
what he
fucking hear
does.
anything.
Because like his like main gimmick is that he literally grabs garbage and throws it into the air, and that garbage has different effects, and it's all RNG. So
That's actually really kind of funny.
yeah.
Faust is like a really good like example of like adapting to whatever current situation you find yourself in. But I guess on the flip side of that, I one-tricked the hell out of Nago in Strive, and I don't really play any other characters, so I get to fight as this one character the entire roster and see how he does against everyone. And it's like, you know, with Dalsum across multiple games where like some games he's strong, sometimes he's not.
Oh Jesus.
But with Nago, it's a lot more reactive, I guess. Like he can do like his own setup of like, okay, I'm close to you, I can do like a few options, but otherwise it's really just like he has really big hitboxes because he's got a giant sword, but anyone can go and just like punch the sword and it technically counts as punching me. So that range comes with like a price, basically. And it's I can't just throw out big sword attack because I just get punched and then stopped. So I have to wait for them to go and do a move. Like try to, yeah, like just trying to like advance on me to get closer if they're a rushdown, or trying to zone me out if they're a zoner. When I see them doing that move, especially if they're repeating it, I know, okay, I have this thing I can do specifically to get in closer or get them away. I know what to do. It's the same idea as like counter or like just brain autopilot on Dota, or I don't know, one-tricking someone in League as well. It's like you just get so familiar with either one character across multiple games or just one character in the same game across the whole roster, and just like it's the same idea.
Oh, it seems so fast, dude. Like the main thing that like I'm concerned about is I'm just like, dude, like the duration that you have to maintain moment to moment focus in a fighting game, I feel like would exhaust me really fast. Because like in Dota, you have a lot of things going on constantly, but because I have so much of it written to muscle memory now, there's so much downtime. But it feels like in fighting games, like there's zero downtime. There's exclusively I am at full like rapturous attention to like every single fucking thing that's happening.
No,
Most
it's the
games
same idea.
most fighting games last anywhere between, like, any fighting game, like, rounds last, like, or games, I should say, like, when you play a single game of a fighting game against someone, it generally lasts, like, maybe 2 minutes to 3 to 5 minutes at max. Like, there is very few moments when they go on for so long, so all of that, like, tension is almost always immediately relieved as soon as it's over.
But yeah, but you're doing the high tension thing back to back to back to back to back, which I feel like is why, like, I could probably only do like a few matches before I'd be like, dude, like I am now just mashing. Like I have drained I am acutely focusing and responding to stimuli with like actual responses as opposed to, oh my god, I hit all of my buttons because I've like run out of brain juice to focus.
That happens.
We gotta work
That
on that
definitely
tolerance then.
happens.
Yeah, I would.
Like there are times when I've played fighting games for entire days where I just I don't want to do it anymore.
Who has like play space movement or can scoot onto the floor so we can get like Linnea like in frame somewhere?
Oh, should I go somewhere particular?
Well, so to like give you an idea of like where in frame is. Yeah, Lucernic is like the like farthest out of frame. Lucernic is orange.
Hang on. This is literally like my first time actually on VRChat in VR, so this is fucking hectic.
Oh wow, okay.
That's okay.
Because like I got VRChat, I was like, oh, I get to use the model, that's exciting. But it was like, oh, you got to be a fucking trusted user to do all this.
Yep, it is a lot. VRChat requests much information.
Turn off colliders.
Sorry, I'm stepping on somebody.
Would have to improve as a person. Yeah, so honestly, as much as I can talk about this, the only entry requirement I'm failing to play fighting games is that I need my wrists to function as for my career, and I'm currently in John blows up his wrists every time I play a fighting game mode, so I have to sit Pendles in my lap and just have them constantly be prodding me about not death gripping.
We had to do that for Bayonetta.
I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even in Bayonetta, I was like fucking myself up, and that's like me against NPCs. Never mind against like somebody that's real. Og.
Hi, I play puzzle
I
games.
think I think I know. I think I know the kind of character that we would have Gar play.
Yeah.
Gar would
What
play
would
a
that be?
Shoto. 100%.
A Shoto?
Oh, 100%.
I mean, if it's his first fighting game, yeah. Shoto with modern controls and 6 is gonna be great.
Not even that. It's not even like just a Shoto in general, because that is a character archetype that exists across all fighting games ever. And,
what does it stand for? What does that mean?
Yeah, what's
Oh
a
god.
It's Shotokan because that's what Ryu's style is supposed to be. And it
Shoto
basically
is like
they have the
a term for karate.
Okay.
It's
an
a
example.
And essentially, it's like when you pick a Shoto character is just universal in all of its tools.
Yeah,
So,
they have
like,
an
an
answer to
example
just about
of-
everything.
What's an example?
Ryu.
Okay.
Literally, yeah. Ryu can.
Ryu is the Shoto. Like,
Yeah,
he has
literally,
a
the name
fireball.
Shoto
He
comes
has-
from Ken or Ryu.
So
Sorry.
you're saying that the dragon needs to play someone named Ryu?
Yes, and
Yeah.
Dragon
play
needs
someone
to play
with an.
someone with Dragon Punch.
Oh, look at
Yeah,
his ears.
I was about to say. Yeah, like the thing. One of the characteristics about a Shoto
do
is
like
they
dragons.
have what's called a Dragon Punch, where it is basically this big
I do
uppercut
like
that
those. Do like dragons.
is like an anti-air.
It's just Dagrons.
It's upper body invincible, at least, and is a good anti-air option for people that are jumping a lot. It's just a generally like good button for like people are pressuring me too much. I don't like that anymore.
I think like my suggestion always when I like new people play fighting games is just like look at the roster, who looks cool to you. Okay, play that character. If you like the way that they feel, then keep playing them or try other characters. It's fine.
Does anybody that's
Yeah,
like
yeah, like
actually
if we-
worth like acknowledging play fighting games with a keyboard, or is it all controller?
People play fighting games.
I
You can
mean-
use keyboard, like,
Don't worry
if you
about
want
it.
to
Yeah.
start. I use a hitbox,
People
which is
use
kind of the
keyboard.
same. The buttons are just further apart. So, like,
Sure,
you
people-
can use keyboard, arcade stick, hitbox, whatever. It's whatever you're comfortable with. The tool really doesn't matter.
All that I know is that like in my very 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 small experience so far of playing fighting games is anything that's like do a spin on the stick, I can get to work maybe 1 out of 10 times. And to be fair, I haven't practiced it a lot, but like that just feels like uninteractive for me, but I've only ever done it on like an Xbox controller or like a PlayStation controller. So like
So when
And you
I
hit
play
3
fighting
buttons
games
in
on a
rapid
pad,
succession.
because I am a pad player. I have never moved off of pad. I've always played pad.
what's a pad?
It's just a regular controller, but I play on the D-pad.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
As D-pad allows you to do cleaner inputs on it.
How do you do a spin if you don't have bottom left-hand corner?
You just start with the bottom and then you move your thumb over the D-pad, or if it's with like the controller I'm using now, I keep my thumb in the middle of the D-pad, and whenever I want to do that, I just move it down and then to the side.
But so does it read down right or like down left if you do them fast enough? Does it read that as a
Yeah.
spin? I feel like that would be
It's not a
easier
speed
than
thing. It's just if you hold the left and down at the same time, you'll get down left. The
Oh.
directions are all there. You're gonna.
Oh, so you have to do down, down and left and then just left to get the quarter spin?
Yeah, but that's no different
Yeah,
than like
but just- you just
you run
roll
your
your
thumb
thumb.
across the D-pad. Yeah.
It's you're not pressing.
You were like super out of frame, DK.
Rock across the button instead
That's
of
not unintentional.
rotating this.
Okay.
You just kind of rock from one
You just
side
kind
to
of
the
you
other.
just roll your hand around and it picks up.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not as crazy as it sounds. Even I've played some of the older ones growing up, so I remember doing that.
The only time you gotta worry about
If you
inputs is
did-
playing Mortal Kombat. That game's got weird inputs.
Yeah, it does.
Well, since when?
It's every other fight. Mortal Kombat's the only fighting game I know that has a reverse sweep. You know, where you start forward and go down. Johnny Cage's nut punch is a reverse forward. It's a down. sweep. I don't know a single
That
fighting
is
game that
a-
has that.
Yeah, that's unique to Johnny Cage, and that's like one move out of how many? E Honda
And
Slam.
it also doesn't do diagonals. They only added
E
diagonals
Honda
in
Slam is
MK.
weird.
How-
They changed it in this
E
one.
Hon- yeah.
How long
know they
until I
changed it,
can
but
throw
E
my
Honda Slam.
sunglasses at a guy? I want to throw my
Play
sunglasses
DJ
at a
and then
guy.
Do the rhythm game.
Yeah,
He's playing DJ now.
I'll play.
He's a
I want to
DJ
throw.
boy.
No, I want to do. When are we playing King of Fighters 2002 Unlimited match? I want to throw the sunglasses.
Okay.
That's someone else
Okay,
in here.
well,
I'm not a King of Fighters
What a
player.
throwback.
I don't remember the input, but I'm sure it's like at least 8 inputs. Like, it's a King of Fighters game. It's super complicated.
Oh, what is the most like fucking insane psycho freak fighting game that's like, oh, here's your 45 input combo that people actually use because there's only 15 people that play this game and they all are cracked at it? What is it?
Central Fiction.
Blaze Blue, Unbirth or whatever it is.
Under
I
Night.
didn't like Under Night. I did not like Under Night.
Unbirth,
That is
Killer
someone
Instinct,
else.
2013, fucking, oh my god, I'm gapping. Skullgirls. Skullgirls is like the,
Oh my god, I got a
the most
story
recent
about
one.
Yeah,
Skullgirls.
Skullgirls. That's an
Soul Calibur.
insane one.
Soul Calibur's fine.
Well, what's the most like? I want to know what is
kill
the
someone
most
in a single button
consistently
and select
freakish one where it's not like there's one guy who has 5 billion moves. What is the fighting game that you go to if you're a fucking psycho and you're like, oh, I want all of my buttons to be 500 buttons.
Yeah. That's
Blaze Blue Central
yeah.
Fiction is
Central Fiction,
nightmare
yeah.
fuel for new players. Like, there is a character named Arakune in that game, and this is like for every character in that game. Like, there was super specific gimmicky characters. There is specifically one named Arakune who is literally just a blob that like throws bugs at you, and his whole game plan is I'm gonna stall the game until this like stacking status effect I put on you activates, and then I am going to flood the screen with bugs hitting you from literally every direction possible while jumping around you and mixing you up.
That sounds
Would you
fucking
like to
insane.
play or how about would you like to play a fighting game character, but you don't have all your moves and you have to unlock them as you go? But like
Yep, they
all
have
of
one
them.
of those.
Wait,
Hatsune.
in the middle of a match,
Or
you
whatever.
have to unlock them?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
you do.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I thought you said you
Hakumen's
hadn't
weird.
played
Not
fighting
that-
games. Why do you know stuff about them?
Because it's a very tight knit game. It's Ruby? Yeah, I don't know. Ruby absorbs random information.
I might have cheesecake now.
Cheems
You
cake.
also have Azazel. Azazel is like the new
Oh,
player
God,
stomper character because his whole game plan is I'm gonna put 2 sigils on you and now you can't jump very good and the next time I hit you you're flying across the screen.
I got
Like-
fucking destroyed by a day 1 Azazel at the arcade. It was infuriating.
Azazel is an
Tiger.
infuriating kid. He literally Azazel literally hits you when you have 2 sigils on you, and it doesn't matter where you are flying to the other corner, and now he is proceeding to beat the living fuck out of you in that corner because you can't get away from him.
I'm just thinking Tager with gadget finger.
And he kicks you in the fucking head
Yeah,
7
Tager.
times as you're flying across the screen.
Iron Tager is
It's gibberish. It's all just gibberish.
Tager is
Yeah, you guys made this up. You made it up to make me sound stupid. The frick.
It's real. They're
Don't
just
worry,
saying
all
nonsense. Don't let them
fighting game
fool you.
players- All fighting game players is ape together strong. Like that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah. We're all apes.
Seems interesting.
Oh.
We say Oki, and like other people just like start taking DOT. Like,
What is Oki? Who is Oki? Is Oki a person?
there you go.
Oki is short for Okazime. It's essentially a like mix-up situation that you have in a corner where you have like most of the power in.
Oh.
The best way to
Basically,
explain
it's
it.
like you're on the ground and you're about to get up, and the person that put you on the ground has like a million gajillion options they can do.
I thought that was called a vortex, where they like force you to like make a call. Is that not what the term vortex
No,
means?
so
What does
a
the term
vortex-
vortex
no.
mean? What does that mean then?
Vortex is a like situation that specific characters put you in that makes it really hard to escape. For example, Manon in Street Fighter 6 will put you in a vortex like string until she grabs you. It's not like
It's
vortexing
basically-
is not hitting somebody, it's just putting them in a really bad situation that they can't get away from.
Oh.
Yeah, and Oki is like, as you're getting up and you're able to be hit again, the other person already has a move that has active frames of this is going to hit you, and your only option
God.
is to either like hold block, have an invincible move that you reversal with, or hit the grab because they go for a grab.
Huh.
And it'll change with every
There's a
game.
lot of
Like, Tekken has
terminology.
a crazy Oki game.
Yeah, like I said,
Yeah,
you say
Tekken is
Oki and
crazy.
people start melting.
Yeah.
There's only as much
Tekken is fucking
terminology as
nutty.
you let there be.
Um,
Otherwise, it's just all buttons.
I just remember. So I think the closest I've come to a fighting game, was playing For Honor on release. I think that's
Yeah,
like the
that's
closest
a
I've come
fighting game.
to a fighting game. And like
There is pretty
some
close,
the way I learned the term vortex was from a friend who played fighting games because I kept playing I think the character was called Warden, and I kept doing a mix up I kept doing a mix up between shoulder charge and completing the shoulder charge, or shoulder charge canceling into a grab. And I just kept doing that over and over and over again. And like, because if the way how For Honor works with that is like you have one correct response to the shoulder charge, and that's to dodge it because it's unblockable. And you have one correct response to the grab, which is to hit the grab button back. Otherwise, I grab you. But if you go for the dodge and I cancel the shoulder charge into a grab, I grab you mid dodge and then it resets. If you go for the I hit my own grab to counter your grab, my shoulder charge can't be grabbed and I just shoulder charge you. So if you choose wrong, you just go back to the first one over and over and over again. And they told me like you're doing a vortex, and I'm like, I don't know what that means. I'm just killing you.
Yep, that is vortex. Is where like your options puts them in this. You put them in square. You put them back to square one over and over and over again. You make them guess a bunch.
Yeah.
That sounds exhausting.
It was great fun because he has cool armor. He's got cool armor and he's got a big sword, and I liked how he looked. And I just I shoulder check you until you die, and if you don't let me shoulder check you, I grab you and slash you with my sword, and then shoulder check you more until you die.
Yeah, exactly, Riot. Right. Ryan actually made a good point. It's less about what your opponent can do and more about what you can do.
So, like, there is a website called Fighting Game Glossary.
Yeah, that was. Oh, that's so funny.
Oh.
That is literally a collection of every fighting game terminology possible. And there is a lot in there.
Yeah.
If you hear some, like, it's like studying a whole different language.
You're already hitting me with, like, when I was learning Blender and I was just, like, having random people come into my chat while I was, like, doing my first ever times in Blender. They're like, oh, why haven't you, like, gobbledygooed your gingle snatch over there? Like, you really should be using the Juberlow method. And I'm like, dude, like, I don't know, like, what the fuck you're talking about. Like, I am directly following a YouTube tutorial. Like, I don't know what that is. That's what it's gonna be if I ever stream like learning a fighting game. They're gonna be like, why aren't you doing that move? And I'll be like, dude, like I'm barely able to press like a button.
Why aren't you mirror reversing that downward up tilt charge?
I don't know, my son has every disease.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the best part about fighting games is that it's the easiest game genre to get the worst advice on.
The perfect hindsight of like every single time you fuck something up or get hit, they're like, why didn't you just not get hit there? And I'm like, you're so right. Why didn't I just not get hit?
Why did you not read that
Darren,
Okazime?
you just leaned over and your little camera pin like went over your eye and it made you look like crazy. Did it like fit into your eye socket?
Oh. Is it this one?
Like the little the pin, the pin that I can see your camera as.
Yeah.
You leaned over, so it looked like a Mad Eye Moody monocle.
Yeah, I'm a little evil dragon. Rawr. Oh, well, does this mean I have to buy? Does this mean I have to buy Street Fighter 6? Is that the one that I have to get?
No.
Maybe.
Don't do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't do it.
Maybe, probably.
Absolutely.
Super beginner friendly, honestly. It's probably the most
it's got the thing about Street Fighter 6 that makes it so beginner friendly is that it has so many universal mechanics in it that like your characters almost don't matter sometimes. It's how good are you at like pressing your universal buttons.
How good are you at mashing drive impact?
So
how good are you at drive impacting?
What is the difference between? So the only fighting games that I know that I had friends that played a lot before this was, I have a lot of friends that play Guilty Gear Strive. What separates that from Street Fighter 6? What's like the main differences?
Street Fighter 6 is a footsies based fighter, which what is more focused on like a neutral interactions, whereas Guilty Gear is what we refer to as an anime fighter, which has more focus on like big, long, high damage combos and like execution.
Well, Strive is the most like footsies based Guilty Gear out there, but yeah, it's still like big long combos
Yeah,
and stuff.
that's not saying a
But,
lot for an anime fighter.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
true.
it's really
No, so definitely Street Fighter is like the series that is best to get started with, because yeah, like Dalta said, it's more footsies neutral based, and the combos really don't go that long at all.
So there's no what? Can somebody true combo juggle you perfectly, like without you ever being able to stop them in? Yeah, like so. Are there any fighting games that like are playable that people play where there's just like, oh, if I'm a god gamer frame perfect, you can't interact with me? Is there anything that's uninteractable where it's like, oh, you let me do my Ice Climbers grapple in like fucking early Smash Brothers. I Ice Climbers grapple you until the match is over because you fucked up once.
Yep.
Dragon Ball
That's called
Fighters
a touch of
has
death.
TODs.
It's called Dragon Ball Fighters, Marvel vs. Capcom, any of them.
Yeah.
Fucking Skullgirls even has some TODs. Basically, if it's a tag team like fighting game, then yes, there's probably going to be a TOD somewhere.
Are you a Tekken player? Because I don't know if Tekken has them. I'm not a Tekken player.
Tekken does not have TODs. It has like 70 percenters if conditions are met with rage art.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's no TODs in Tekken unless you are like 1 HP, and they have already like given up, like, or they do like a move that makes them weaker, like fucking I don't know.
Or if you're on Geese's stage.
Or Geese's stage, yeah. Tekken doesn't have TODs, but there are several games that have you pressed a button, but I press mine better, you're dead now, or you've lost a character now, and that is 1/3 of your team, goodbye.
The only time I've seen someone do like an insanely long combo in Street Fighter 6 recently was very specific situations that rarely occur with Jury. Like, Guile has some long combos, but like a lot of the times the really long combos in Street Fighter 6 are incredibly impractical and you're almost never going to see them.
Yeah, because the damage scaling will make eventually you're literally doing like 10 damage a hit, so it'll cap off essentially at like half health, 50% damage. And then
so someone could hit you with like 100 hit combo and it's gonna do the same amount of damage as just like hitting someone a bunch of times and then resetting to neutral and doing it again. Like,
how do you reset? Is that just a time-based thing?
Resetting to neutral is just what happens when you finish a combo. Yeah.
What counts as finishing though?
That's
Just
what we
enough
call
time has passed before you hit them again?
When they hit the ground.
So like,
oh, okay.
so like essentially when you cannot hit them anymore in a combo, you are reset to a neutral situation or an Okazime situation, which is not common, but
or an OTG, but let's not talk about that.
Yeah, that's different games.
What does OTG stand for now? Now I need to know. I'm learning. I must know.
It's just it just means just off the ground. So basically,
Off
you're
the
in
goop.
like a knockdown state where you are laying on the ground, and someone can just be like, "Nope, I pick you up off the ground again. You're back up in the air."
Oh.
Oh.
That sounds
that's mostly done
busted.
in like tag fighters, like
yeah, it's
Marvel versus Capcom.
Marvel versus Capcom. Yeah. But that's like tag team, like advanced mechanics stuff. So
I want to be an advanced mechanic.
You might also like
learning a game are your controls. Really, that's the first step.
Yeah, just learn the controls and then play a bunch of characters, figure out what archetype you like the most.
And then
Your goal
no
isn't
life
to
that
win.
one character.
Yeah.
Your goal's not
So
to win.
step one
Your
is
goal
just
to learn.
figure the controls.
Mhm.
That's just step one. Afterwards, you can learn all the language and the archetypes and the character bullshittery.
Step 1, do not death grip.
Yeah, step one, don't death grip.
When I'm playing. Oh, sorry.
No, that's
The
Jorah.
only
Yeah,
thing I
that's
like to do
Jorah.
when I'm playing fighting games is
Huh?
I'll set a specific.
Your mic,
what?
you're breathing in your mic.
Sorry.
I
You're
like
fine.
to set a specific goal.
That was actually
and
the cat.
It doesn't matter if I lose the fight. If I got that thing once or twice, that's the victory. So today I'm playing Street Fighter 6. I'm very rusty because the last Street Fighter I played was 4, and anti-airing is a huge deal. So anti-air is when somebody jumps at you, you do a move that hits them before they hit you. Because if they try to do a move, your move has priority. It'll hit them first. Anti-airs are really important, especially at a low level, because people like to jump. I was not anti-airing at all. Today, I got my anti-air off 6 times in a match. I still lost the fight, but I'm focusing on the anti-air. Next few matches, I'm getting my anti-airs, The next fight happened, I fought a good player. Key moments, I got my anti-airs and I won the fight. So I learned, I grew. Doesn't matter that I lost 6 to win 1, I learned something, and I got better. That's the goal. Your small victories as you go is really important in fighting games, because a lot of people try to jump on a fighting game and think they're going to be a god. Like, oh, I'm going to go on that 15-win streak and jump up to diamond. That's not going to happen. You're going to be an iron for a month before you get to the next rank. Like, that's just the reality. Because you got to learn it as you go.
I just want to play someone who looks pretty. I'll look cool. I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm like very much not into like I don't know. A lot of the characters look fucking goofy to me. I'm like Street Fighter in particular. The reason why I was like the reason why I liked watching people play Guilty Gear Strive is because I really like the art style. In Street Fighter, so many of the characters are just like I grafted a fucking watermelon shape onto this guy 400 times, and like now he's made out of watermelon shapes, and I'm like, I don't know, dude, he looks kind of stupid. Like for example, I'm sorry to flame you, fucking Adulto, and like call your character out, but the character you play looks fucking stupid. Like, I will not lie, watching his, like, rubber band arms, like, extend, I'm like, this is the aesthetically pleasing character for you?
He's a goofy, dumb-looking, like...
Yeah, the yoga.
Yeah.
The best is his
He does
forward grab,
yoga.
where
He
just
breathes
hits you with
fire
those
and he
little
does
punches.
yoga.
He looks so fucking goofy, dude.
That's why I play him. I like him because he's goofy.
Oh my god. Yeah. And then, yeah.
Can they bring Hot Seth back?
So,
Hot Seth.
Seth from 5?
Yeah, I want Seth. I want man voice with hot girl.
Lady body man voice Seth.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
I think there are character archetypes of like the one that.
I mean,
uses
if you
all
want
the
a
other
character
characters,
that like
Seth is the cooler
looks
one.
cool, that isn't like stylistically goofy, like fucking what's his name, like Dalsum, just play JP. Like JP looks sick. He's
Oh,
edgy
JP
as
is so
fuck.
cool. I love
JP
JP.
is awesome.
He's
He's a
so
fucking menace
cool.
right now.
Old man in a suit with a cane.
Oh god.
He has a
Who throws
cane.
demons at you.
I like
He has a cane
demons.
that he beats you with, and he throws demons at your face.
I
Yeah,
like
he
demons.
throws demons and stuff.
I'll have
And
to
if
look
you
at them
perfect
and
someone, you like spawn a crystal throne and laugh at your opponent.
I will have to look at all the guys and evaluate them and then tell you whose design looks cool and who sucks. I already know one.
Yeah.
Dalsim looks stupid. 0 out of 10. Not playing them.
What about my breakdancing
That's okay.
guy?
You're
What
who?
about the breakdancing guy I was playing?
Have I seen you play a breakdancing guy?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't recall.
He's got like the
Drunken boxer.
Yeah, he does drunken boxing. He's got like this really long braid that goes like down to the almost to the floor.
I do not recall. We'll have to look at it again. We'll have to judge. Paint Man? Oh,
Yeah,
like the guy that was beating fucking Dalto's ass. I don't know. Again, they just look like generic watermelon arms guy. Like he just looks like a dude to me. Like I don't know. I like characters that have like really distinct outfits. Like I really like really distinct outfits, and I usually like things that have like cool colors that like look nice. Like I don't know, the DJ guy was like what color was he? He was like wine maroon color. I was not very flashy.
He had an alternate color on his.
Oh,
He had
okay.
an alternate color on his.
Yeah, I have to play somebody who looks cool. That's very important. They definitely have to look cool.
I think the coolest looking characters are like JP. Ken looks really cool in this one.
Yeah, I love Ken.
Who else looks pretty sick? I mean, Rashid's not in the game yet, but he'll be coming.
Like
Yeah,
fucking
Rashid looks really nice.
Guilty Gear Strive has like so many very distinct like characters. Like I really liked like who was like big robot fist guy. That guy looks cool as fuck. Yeah, they look really cool. They look really cool. I really like their design.
Big vampire samurai.
That guy, yeah, that guy's got a cool design too.
That was the character.
I liked like woman with anchor and dolphins. Like that's also a pretty cool design.
No, that one's forbidden.
No, we don't like we do. Okay, it is just Pendles hates women. I understand. It's consistent. It's consistent. It's consistent. The first one I brought up. The first one I brought up, dude.
Driving an Uber.
Yeah, don't start driving an Uber, Pendles.
Big club
Women
evil
can't
girl.
live with them. Can't mix them up.
I can't mix them up either.
Can't mix them up.
Fighting games.
Yeah, I saw that,
You
Subi.
can't fight them in the street.
I just find him like super annoying. Or I just find Mei super annoying because of Tetsugeki, and it's real. I understand that is kind of a skill gap, but at the same time, when my friends play Mei, I absolutely kick their ass, so it makes me feel a little bit better. That's about it.
Why does does
Mei-
Dolphin Lady do something stupid?
When on release, she when her move where she rides a dolphin and like charges forward, it was just really hard to react to and did way too much damage, and you could like combo into it over and over again. It was just like it was the equivalent of like just getting like chain stunned over like a 0 damage stun in Dota that makes you miss farm, and it does nothing else. Like just on a 2-second cooldown.
Okay, so who in Street Fighter 6 can I play that if I like get really good at memorizing my one combo, I like have like 8 different entrances into that combo. So like as long as I hit you with one thing, I get to do the input I've memorized, and then like cool, we reset. I use one of my other 8 entrances into that combo. I do the one combo I've memorized. We reset.
Ken.
Amy. Ken. Yeah, Ken. Honestly.
Ken, I think Ken is the best option because Ken literally has like a universal like command dash that goes into 37 different kicks that combo into each other. So like,
Yeah, and after you land that one kick, it's like you do the rest of your combo, and then it resets. And on top of that, if you get pressured too much, he just has a button or a super move that just is big uppercut, invincible, get the fuck off me button. Like that, it's yeah. Ken would be a good fit, honestly.
Pretty good access and pretty good pressure, which is really nice.
So what stops people from only playing Ken?
Because they like other characters.
nothing. Because they like other characters, yeah.
Okay. There's no like this guy's just kind of
spandex.
This guy's kind of jacked. Like there's no reason to play anybody else. Has there ever been a fighting game that you've played where there's just like the fucking Meta Knight and Super Smash Brothers Brawl where it's just like realistically there's nobody else to play?
Cabal. So Mortal Kombat 9.
And Leroy.
Tekken 7
Yeah.
Leroy was a fucking nightmare. Oh my god.
I
Not
played
to
a lot of
mention-
Mortal Kombat 9. And Yeah, I played a lot of Mortal Kombat 9, and the online for that was pretty good back in the day, but it's still laggy. But there was Cabal and Cabal and Cabal and Cabal and Cabal and Cabal and Cabal. It was nothing but Cabal. Everyone was playing Cabal because instant air projectile that is unfucking dodgeable. Like, the only way you can... there is an entire video.
Me seeing the trauma
There's, like,
in your
long
eyes
form-
as you're like reliving it.
If you want a game
I can
that
send you a
has the worst like power creep, it's like Blaze Blue. Like there are a bunch of characters that are
Or
playable in
fighters.
Blaze Blue, but there are also a bunch of characters in Blaze Blue that are like near unplayable.
The League of Legends
some of-
experience.
that's one of the games that we talk.
The League of Legends
that we're
experience
talking
where
about.
they're like, "Oh, we don't want to add more active buttons, but we also want our characters to do more interesting stuff. So we're going to release Nyla, who actually has like an encyclopedia worth of fucking like passives." God, that was so fucking funny. I'm not even
Just Samira, but better.
yeah, it's just like you go back to like fucking okay, but Ash is still in the game. Like oh my god,
Blitzcrank
dude.
Still self slows like.
Actually, no, they removed that.
You're lying to me.
I'm not. On top of that, they've changed him to now be a bruiser, so every time he punches you, it does percentage magic health, like max HP damage
Was that
to you.
part of that update?
I am pretty sure.
thought-
Hi,
I
Mike.
could be
I
wrong.
thought it's
I don't
self-slow.
think I am though.
There's a cart over here that's stuck in.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, I don't know if Riot's still in here. Riot's been doing a bit of League recently. You guys have to like scooch more. Like I'm as wide camera angle as I can be.
And we are
You have to all get closer.
Alright, Pendles, I need you to sit in my lap while Ruby is between my legs. There you go.
There you go.
let me-
To, like, start
Oh,
stacking people.
Yeah, we stack.
Slow is still there, but they
There we go.
reduced it to now it's 1.5 seconds.
That's still a self slow. We still have it.
It is. It is. And also, it now
Now
does
Ruby's just
1% of your
having-
max HP per hit.
That's double.
Goofy. Okay, great. We've accomplished it. It is accomplished.
But yeah, no, like
Meritor was fun,
Street
but
Fighter
stupid.
6, the reason that I recommend it to most new players is that there are so many universal mechanics that it's like near impossible right now to tell who is the strongest and who's weakest.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's like the optimal time you want to be playing, right? Is like when everybody sucks.
yeah,
that's,
usually
like, the
usually
best
people
part.
at this point in the game's life, because it has been out for a decent amount of time now. Like not that long. It's been like 1 month, right? No, not
Yeah,
even
something
that.
like that.
The
2 weeks.
Bannister gremlin.
2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks. At this point in the game, usually people are like, yeah, this character is definitively the strongest. But because the game is so, like, universally based, there are so many opinions
Universally
flying
based.
through the air right now. Yeah, universally based.
Yeah.
That there
Like
are so many
Pendles.
people being like, no, this character's the strongest. No, this character's the strongest. No, this character's the strongest. Have you played against this guy recently? Like,
Well, that's good. That's like a good sign, I would say, probably.
I'm
Oh, absolutely.
Looking, I'm looking this way, and I just see DK the Bannister gremlin like caught in mid.
They're a gargoyle. Do not disturb them.
Staring at me.
Staring at us menacingly.
Watch.
And then Mike just like
Mike evaporating out of existence. Oh no. Oh. You played too much Phasmophobia. It's over.
I can pull out the little girl if you want. She's like half her model.
Oh my god.
Can we get the Exorcist in here?
Oh.
I don't know what's going on. I moved
I
my
don't do
moved my
good with
light
horror
towers just to avoid this because I'm thinking like, oh hey, that one light tower over there is like, you know, maybe it's being a little bit of a dillweed. No, it's I
we
still
have our
this one
totem
problem.
pole over here.
The totem.
The totem pole of cuties. Look at them. Look at the stack. Wow.
Absolutely stacked. I didn't.
Absolutely stacked. Oh.
There goes my last tracker.
It's all over. It's all over. Lucerdic is falling apart.
I'm just a croucher now.
It's all over, dude. Oh.
You're in my realm now.
Oh my gosh.
Could stay, talk about the other stuff, but it's 5:30 in the morning.
Understandable. Have a good eep, gamer.
Last time I slept was 24 hours ago.
Yeah, I would definitely go sleep. It's EP time.
Yeah,
Honk shoe, honk shoe. Oh.
Yeah, that's why I was holding the hand up.
Oh.
No, you're good.
Oh.
So are you convinced, Gar?
You'll have to feed me treats. Catch you later, Draco. Yeah, I will require much main petting, many snacks.
Granola bars.
Yeah, I will need a lot. What is White Castle? That sounds like booze. Is that booze?
all him.
No, it's burgers.
Oh, I like burgers.
White Castle is?
No. I'm on. I've.
You know, actually, White Castle does sound like booze.
I never been to or heard of White Castle. It sounded like booze. I thought it was booze.
You live in the north.
I live in the north. I live in East Coast. What just made you shoot a laser beam out of your head, Dalto?
Oh, Dalto.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about, just occasional head laser beam.
It's a medical condition, okay?
It's a medical condition.
Don't worry about it.
He's like a little baby kaiju.
A little baby kaiju.
It's close enough.
Yeah, just occasionally shoot.
Fish with frickin' laser beams in their frickin' heads.
Yeah, I don't know. I live in Massachusetts. Do we have White Castles here and I just haven't seen them?
I think there's
Oh,
like
no.
two.
I think there are.
Well,
there's like two in Mass.
I've never
I
seen
know
it.
there's like several in Jersey.
It's burgers. I like burger. I have not had burger in a while.
The easiest way to describe White Castle is like they're just tiny little cheeseburgers that they just steam on
It's like crystals.
onions.
Yeah, they're very oniony. They're
Literally
good.
like crystals.
And
Which
they
is almost
basically
the
just
same
like
damn
put
thing.
everything in there and they sell them by like tens.
Crystal is the south.
Hmm.
And White
Yeah,
Castle is
crystals
the north.
burgers. But they're literally like sliders. That they're just slider
so good,
burgers. And they
though.
sell them in packs of 12 and 24. And if you're really fucking crazy, you can get the party pack, and it's 48 of these little fucking burgers.
Yep.
That's like 5
Burger.
pounds of burgers.
Want burger. I
No,
want
they have a
burger.
crate
I
now.
want
They have a
burger.
crate now. It's 100.
Want
Oh, they've upped it
burger.
again. I see.
There's the case. No.
I want
There's the
burger.
box, then the
Dragon
case, then the
burger.
crate. So it's 20,
With
30,
fries?
100.
Burger with fries.
I know what I'm getting.
Star is just very on burger right now.
No, they literally give you a box
Burger.
that looks like a
That's
crate,
hilarious.
and if you get the
That's
case,
so
it
funny.
literally looks like a briefcase that you could walk around with.
That's so funny.
And so I picked up like
You
a
should,
because we went go karting because my company's like, hey, let's go karting today. So I
Burger.
was like, I don't feel like cooking. I don't
With
feel like doing
fries
anything.
and
So
ketchup.
Well, it's like they're
Picked up
definitely
White
not
Castles.
open 24
Burger.
hours because everyone who is high goes there. But what?
And burger.
Oh no, that's prime.
I see you
Sorry, you
seen
need to
enough
set up a
times.
button so that way when people buy stuff, it's
Hold
automatically
on.
sent to your
Which
house
one is
through
near
Uber
you?
Eats.
Yeah.
It's not there anymore. It closed
They
down.
buy me
So that way,
hamburger.
unexpectedly,
My Crystal
they
closed.
can
There
buy
used
you
to be a
burgers,
Crystal
but
down the
also
street
every
from
now and
me,
again
but
you'll just get like
closed.
food
I was
bombed and
I've
get
never seen
like
a Crystal
50
closed
different
before.
orders of shit that you weren't expecting that day.
Hamburger.
I think like the two
Open
best
your
White
door.
Castles I've been to. No, three. The one in Manhattan,
God.
the one in Journal
Very
Square,
threatening
and the
fish.
one
What's
in
that
Lakewood.
yoga
Yeah,
pose?
the fish. Like Dalto has gone
The
like full
Dalto
beta
pose.
fish over there.
Right? Middle of nowhere in New Jersey.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Dalto is
What
like
is
beta
that
fish
yoga
in the corner.
Mike,
Beta fish.
you're in New Jersey, right?
Broken bones and rubber skin.
For
Like an
It's,
hour from
upward-
Thrax.
upward beta
for
fish.
my
Oh,
like
God.
probably from like ages like 10 to like 16.
turn upside down
I was dragged along for a 2-week trip to Wildwood to be at the beach every single summer. And it was really cool the first time, and then I was like, I'm a very like attention or like entertainment starved child at a beach being really bored because like I don't know, dude. I'm not a beach person. I run out of shit I want to do at a beach within like maybe like 5 hours, and we were always there for 2 weeks, and it was so miserable. I hated it so much.
I can teach you so much, Gar. I can teach you. I live in Florida, and I feel that in my soul, but it's every single day for months because we fucking live here.
I lived in Miami. I lived in Miami for 5 years, and I'm literally the same. And I was like, I lived in Miami for 5 years, and I didn't go to the beach once.
I'm nothing but a head now.
Being not one.
Being a New Jersey nerd, I have mastered the art of the claw game. And today, I showed my coworkers and my boss's wife, my secret talent of ripping off the claw game by literally sliding the card and then getting prize. So that's what I used to entertain myself with when I had to go down to South Jersey to claw game and other arcade machines down there. But we never went to Wildwood. Like Wildwood is really down south for me. So we would like the farthest we would go is like Six Flag, maybe Asbury Park, and go biking there. But never really was a Wildwood kid.
The boardwalk is like cool when you're a childhood, and then it's very boring.
When
I think the last time I was in Wildwood, I think that was last year, because a friend of mine, he's another shark, but he specializes in roller coasters, and he's like one of 8 people that's qualified to build roller coasters. So his company hired him out to like repair the theme park down there and repair some rides. It was pretty funny.
What am I stuck on?
Do you have colliders on?
Digging,
oh no, the Ruby hips.
Am I floating?
Ruby.
The Ruby hips stream.
Am I floating?
You are floating, yes. Oh, okay.
You had
Every
colliders
time I
on.
hear the word thick, all I
Yeah,
can
you're-
picture is the meme of Milo James Thatch saying it every time.
Ruby is wiggling the pear.
Wait, Gar, have you seen The Lost Empire of Atlantis? This is important.
The movie Atlantis?
Yeah, that one. It's
The animated one?
that this proves yes, that one. So it proves my theory that everyone that knows that film is unaware that on the box it says The Lost Empire of Atlantis.
I've never seen the box. I've only ever watched that shit fucking pirated.
Oh my god. We had a
on TV.
VHS copy. That's when I saw it, was on VHS tape. So a while ago. But it's weird because there's so many movies that I've found that have long as shit titles, but because one word on it was like the largest word, everyone just kind of forgets the rest of it exists. And that one's especially heinous. No one remembers The Lost Empire. No one cares. It's just
No,
Atlantis.
no Lost Empire, just
Look at,
Atlantis.
movie titles in other languages.
Dude, my poor puppy.
Homie, you gotta turn off colliders over there.
There's a setting in the world to do that. There's a all the way over there. There's a tablet on the wall.
Keep going, to your
Deeper.
right. You're right. Yeah, there you go.
There's 2 different kinds of colliders. You have to turn both off.
All right, so Gar, you just have to start making multi-day projects on the sand. So I and my sister got bits of tree that fell near the beach and started digging like full-size trenches. And the idea was when people would put down their towels and not pay attention, the water would come in and flood their towels, and we found this very entertaining. Which was obviously like a little shitty thing to do as a kid, but you don't really think about that at the time. You're just like, hee-hoo, I'm digging a hole.
I just didn't fucking like I just really I really don't like any rubbing anything on my body at all, period. So like, and I'm very stark white. So Summer in general disagrees with me because I fucking hate. I just, so when I was a child I was forced to, but now that I'm an adult I don't go outside if I would have to have sunscreen on to not get burnt. You just won't catch me during daylight hours. I just don't. I will unless like the world is ending, I refuse to put on sunscreen, and I know that I will burn in a lot of scenarios, so I'm just not outside if that is the case.
I feel that.
The feeling.
Yeah, it is awful. There is it doesn't matter if it's I have to actually rub it on. It doesn't matter if it's the spray on kind. It is the sensation of feeling oily and sticky all over is miserable, and I hate that shit.
Just thinking about
Do you ever use lotion?
I only ever use like hand moisturizer, which is mostly fine, but still not pleasant.
I can't. Yeah.
Okay, I was about to because I was like banana boat.
No, I mean it's the same thing. Yeah. I don't like you. The only time you'll see me use hand moisturizer is if I'm literally like super like dry knuckles or something. And even then I will never like lather it on. It'll be like a tiny bit.
I found the one moisturizer I can tolerate as a body wash. I'm like, okay, that's what I'm buying for the rest of my life. I hope it doesn't go out of business.
Yeah, I have
the oiliness or the wetness of it.
I use like a moisturizing like body soap in the shower, and that like does the trick for me for the most part.
I don't know. I lucked out. I don't have to put sunscreen or anything on.
Yeah, I will burn in like fucking like the concept of sunlight is aimed at me, and I will I will be burned because like so.
I think about going outside and I'm already burned.
Yeah, because my dad is like fucking from Scotland and grew up there, so I'm like starkly pale. I am like pale blue.
Reddish hair.
Oh my god, yeah, my poor fucking roommate, my colorblind possum who thinks I have red hair, but it's not red.
It's red.
It is like totally fucking brown, but my roommate refuses to believe me. Ugh.
Scotland pale is one of the most interesting things in the sunlight because you can actually see them. Like they're like a lighthouse almost.
Reflecting beams.
Yeah.
Completely iridescent.
You're lost at sea. Friend on shore, tell them to go stand on the coastline.
Yeah, just bring an Irish.
I'm also like, if I step outside, there's no tanning; it's only burning.
Exactly.
I have a fisherman hat. I cover my face on long sleeves. I even have fucking gloves on sometimes. I gotta work the powwow this weekend, so I'm getting all my shit together for it. And,
I just fucking hate the summer, dude.
Yeah. One time after the powwow, we're wrapping shit up, and we have to roll up this massive top. It's like fucking 200 pounds, and I had my last shirt, and I was like, I don't want this shirt to get all sweaty. So being the genius that I am, I took off the shirt. And I was for 5 minutes, not even longer than that. And I got sunburned so bad that I had boils. I've never gotten burned that bad.
Oh god.
Oh, the worst time,
I've been
second degree.
that bad. It's
Og.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck is up with here, but I'm kind of getting progressively more concerned because it's Florida, and like every summer since I've been
Good
here,
night,
like,
Ron.
I think
Heart
we're on the
emoji.
7th year now.
Hope that gets
Every summer
better.
it's been getting hotter. And like,
Thank you
we're
for
not
the follow,
even in summer
gamer.
proper here, and it's already past 100 degrees some days.
Oh.
Like, that can't be good.
I hate that shit.
I almost died going outside.
Oh.
It was nice out today. It was nice out today for us.
I avoid outside.
The water levels were going up.
Very icky. We do not like it.
Global warming.
Dude, if only there were solutions to this that people in power could implement. If only. Tragic.
Okay,
But
this
Gar,
is really
think of the orphan
Gar,
crusher.
Yeah,
my cat just saw your avatar's reflection in the window and like got the zoomies because of it.
Good. I'm glad to inspire them. But yeah, think of the Orphan Crusher. Think of how sad the Orphan Crusher would be if it didn't get to crush orphans. It's true. Far be it from us to stop
by
them.
The fact that our governor cannot continue to be the governor anymore. That is a light consolation prize for the year
Yes,
2024.
but he might become something worse.
I don't think he can. I like, and
We'll
not
see.
in the sense of like 2016.
We'll see.
Like, there's no way people vote. I think like if he tries, the base will just get split. I don't think that
We'll
happens.
see.
I hope.
I hope
Oh.
not, but we'll see. Nothing is. I write nothing off anymore.
You know, that's fair.
Everything is possible. Smile. Unfortunate.
Everything bad could happen.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I'm about
Is that
to.
why we're in? Well, in that case,
I'm about to
4
come
better
in
be great.
threes.
We're already on. Oh my.
Oh.
One.
Well, I'm glad my brain is full of fighting game juice now. I know I'm such a knower.
glad about it. You look sad about it.
My brain full of fighting game juice. I'm so. It'll all be over soon. Is that what you're gonna say?
I was gonna say no, like anyone else learning a fighting game for the first time, it will be gone within the hour.
Oh.
Sounds like me playing
like you
Witch
learn
Doctor.
you learn a combo and it's just like, man, I feel really good. I landed that once. Time for me to forget how to do that immediately.
Yeah, that'll be it.
I did the thing. What did I do? Don't know, but I did it.
That's gonna be it.
That's what I did.
Truth. Oh.
I done did it.
Oh. God.
Yeesh.
Stretch.
Tail.
I got it.
Tail. No. Oh. Been captured.
Get it. Get the
Oh,
tail.
You're a Pokemon now,
Oh.
Gar.
Have I been captured? Do I have to say my name over and over?
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you?
The Gar Pokemon stream. I did play Pokemon. I did a Nuzlocke and my fucking my whatever the bird one, it got fucking owned by another bird. It got owned by a clone. Could not believe it. It's fucked up.
They do that.
Oh, it's tragic.
How far can we throw Gar?
Cannot throw me. No throw me. No throw. Oh, I've escaped.
Oh yeah, it's like that
My
Bowser
tail
fight.
is freed.
Actually, I think I could pick people up in this. in here.
Oh, are you the Patreon?
Yeah. I throw stuff here.
Is that why
No,
you
my
have the
tail
crown?
grabbed. Lucernic has finally died. It's over.
Oh, no.
It's ogre crashed. They ran out of all of their juice. They're dead.
It's ogre now.
It's ogre.
Pour
It's
out a
all
glass
ogre.
for Lucernic.
Oh, it's over for someone else too. We're all falling apart, dude.
Trying to slap
Oh.
Oh,
Ruby, you okay?
oh my
Hit a
god.
water bottle.
It's over.
Did you make
Oh.
that?
All over.
Anyways, I'm probably gonna start sending my stream out. Thank you, gamers, for hanging out with me.
That was fun.
Heart emoji to everybody.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Always fun.
Wah, wah,
I
wah.
cannot get over
glad
this
I-
fish.
Wah,
I
wah, wah,
love
wah.
this fish.
Yeah, fish
so
good.
good.
You have to share the fish.
is
We are
great.
fish enjoyers
Fish is
here.
fantastic.
Fish enjoyers. All right. I will catch you guys later.
See you around, man.
See ya.
Is that the default?
All right, gamers. You can hear me off of this mic, and it's gonna sound weird, but that's fine. Thank you for hanging out with me. I get very distant, but I'm gonna yell louder. Hear me still while I'm fucking schmooving. Oh, gamers, thank you for hanging out with me. It was a lot of fun. I've learned much about fighting games. My brain has embiggened. yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with how this has gone. It was a pretty cozy VRChat stream. I got to hear people like passionate about stuff, talk about things, which was really cool. I got to tell some of my goofy little gamer stories. I had a great time. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Big heart emoji to everybody who supports me on Patreon or by donating or subbing to the channel. In the meantime, let's go raid into Gecko Guild. They're really cool. They're a Sea of Thieves gamer. Go say hi to them for me. Oh, I will catch you guys tomorrow. Get some good snacks in, get some good naps in. I'll see you later.